Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of my new Sunday streams. I don't know if that intro actually blared in people's ears. I'm very sorry if it did. I don't know why that happened. It happened to me anyway. But yes, welcome. Please say hello in the chat if you are here. Dreamer says, hi Bonnie. Mike says, oh, so exciting. Hello. I'm so excited to have everyone come along. So this is going to be a new weekly stream after the results of a poll that I put on my YouTube channel, asking everyone when they would like me to start doing weekly streams. And out of the options that were available to me personally, Sunday was one of them. And yes, by a landslide, everyone chose Sunday. So I don't know what that means, but it obviously means people want a nice Sunday chilled evening stream where they can build along, come along and say hello. And yeah, so we're just going to do some building. We're going to do some chatting, keeping up with everyone in the chat, and we're going to get guests on as well. So there's Dreamer saying hi, and Mike as well. Oh, I love the thumbnail. Very conspicuous. Don't know what's going on there. And Dway says hello. And Chris and Brick says, hey, well done on 800 subs. Yes, I just hit 800 subscribers on YouTube right before the stream started. So thank you all for subscribing. It means so much. It's so nice to know that people are enjoying the content and the streams as well. Lego Logan is here. How are you doing, Logan? Oh my goodness, I haven't spoken to you in a while. I loved your post earlier that you put up with your little planters on your road, breaking up your road plates. It looks so good. Definitely an idea for my city at some point. Dreamer says big smile. Family Brick says good day everyone. Family Brick's Matt will be joining us in a moment or so. Dreamer's a big smiley face again. It's carryover from COVID masking. Very trendy. Like it. And Stream Elements is just telling me what's going on. And Dreamer says congrats. Thank you so much. So we will get on with the stream. So that plan is to maybe go until about 10:30, just to keep it like a nice kind of length, a nice chilled length, and a nice finish time as well for everyone that, like myself, that is based in the UK at this side of the pond, so that we can all get some sleep for work tomorrow, because like everyone else, I am back to work tomorrow after 10 months off with maternity leave, so I am definitely going to need some sleep. That is for sure. Amber Lya is here. Hello, girl. How are you doing? Oh, I am so honored that you have joined the stream. Hello. And yeah, Matt is saying as soon as my computer stops glitching, yes, I've just noticed he's dropped off the lobby. I have actually made a little clippy thing just all for Matt. You'll see very soon if he does decide to glitch in the stream. Obviously, I hope he doesn't, but I kind of hope he does so I can use it. But you know. And he's saying good day to Amber Lya as well. And Ditto back. I love everyone saying hi in the chat to each other. It's lovely. It's only 2:30 here. That's a long stream. Oh yes. So for you guys, it would work out. Oh, someone else do the math for me. 5:30. So you can just sit down to your dinner. There you go. Clearly thought of this for everyone. Right, okay, let's get our first guest on and get building. Put in the chat as well if you're building anything. And also, of course, it is release day. How can I not put this up? Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. But yes, it is the first of my streams, and we will be talking about the July releases that just came out yesterday. Yes, yesterday. I have to check what day it was there. I'm like totally losing my mind. Yes, so it's really exciting. I bought loads. I did release a content video about what I got earlier today, and I hope you enjoyed that. I loved making that vlog. It was absolutely hilarious. And I bought so much. It was my biggest, most expensive haul yet. So yeah, thank you very much, Mike. Chris and Brick says that was some haul on release day. You're going to have to let him get a vacuum soon after all that, Disney. Oh yeah, you liked that bit of the vlog. Yeah, that was a reference to my partner being like, we're not here for the castle, right? We're here for this big black ugly bat cave. And I'm like, no. Love it. Oh, Benji's here as well. Hi Benji, not spoken to you in quite a while as well. Paul Milton, hello Bonnie, loved the earlier video that start with Little Nova was adorable. Yeah, I had to throw that in. I keep telling my sister, oh, every morning I go in and say hello to Nova, she's smiling, and she always grates at me for not getting a video of it. So I thought, let's throw it in on release day, me going to get Nova out of bed. And Dreamer's going to watch it after. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get our first guest on. Otherwise, I will just keep chatting to everyone in the comments and leave them in the lobby. So our first guest is someone who has followed me on my content creating journey from the beginning. So I had to absolutely invite him on for my very first stream. This guy is just the nicest person you will ever meet virtually, for myself, because I've not had the pleasure of meeting him in the flesh yet, but I'm sure I will one Sunday. He is a stop motion king. He is amazing at everything he does. He spends so much time, effort, and care and love into all of his content that he creates. So please check him out after the stream. It is the one and only Trevor from Trevor's Videos. Hi, Trevor.
Hi, everybody. How are we doing? Wow, that was some intro, that was.
Well, I hope I did you justice. You deserve it.
You
oh my
did.
goodness,
Thank
you should
you.
have
You're
a
very
crown.
kind.
Oh,
You're
of
very
course.
kind. Thank you. Thank you.
And of course, we have to talk about your t-shirt as well. You have to hype that up. I love this.
Oh yeah, the new t-shirt. Just trying it out. It's actually just a bit of a trial because I thought when I'm doing my videos, rather than just keep going through all the polo shirts and sweatshirts, I'll have a bit of merch. I'll put my logo on a t-shirt and see how it goes.
Absolutely, quite right. Like, why not? We were talking about this in the lobby. I was like, everyone is bringing out merch now. Like, I'm Relia. I've seen your stuff. Like, you have like coolest caps with like, I love your font and like, I love purple, and so like your merch is just like, I love it. So yeah, and then like Tech does his like 1K subscriber like coin thing now as well. Like, there's so much out there, and I'm just gonna like absolutely drain my bank account buying stuff from people.
You
like,
never
I know
know.
I might get your t-shirt.
one day when I get a bit bigger, I might start selling them. So who knows? But for now, It's just for me, an exclusive whilst I film. So
yeah.
And congratulations to you, 800. Congratulations. Bro.
I know. Well, how did that happen, Trevor? That has to be all your PR. I have no idea. Vlog all of my nonsense to people, I guess.
But
that's all it is.
Congratulations. I mean, I can remember, like you say, when you first started out, and to watch you grow and all your content just grow has been amazing. And
thank you.
All the love that, I mean, you say that I've been brilliant towards you, but it's not down to me. It's down to the whole community, because the whole community welcomed me, and I'm just doing what all the community out there is doing for everybody, which is lovely, supporting one another, and that's what we're here for.
It is the best community for sure. It really, really is. Everyone is so supportive and so like open to like people coming on and maybe trying similar things to them as well. Like you would think there'd be maybe some competition, some kind of drama there, and you're just like, everyone's just so nice. Everyone's like always sharing people's content, and like you're so great for that. I've seen you do it with other people's streams as well, and it's just the nicest thing. So yeah, absolutely love it.
I call it sharing the love. Let's share the Trev love.
Yeah, let's do it. Share the Lego love. Absolutely. Everyone's saying hello. Yeah. Oh, and Umbrella saying, oh, thanks. Of course, I love your stuff. It's so nice. It's the Brawny Bit. What is this about? KO is here. KO is here. Bonnie Brick Show. Are we calling it that now? We could do if you like. I mean, I haven't really given it much thought. I've just thought it was live with Bonnie Bricks on a Sunday, but there you go. Okay, so our next guest is here. Shall we bring him on, Trevor, or should we leave him lingering in the lobby? Do you think he stopped glitching now?
He might glitch, so I'd bring him on as soon as you can if I were you.
Let's do it. Okay, so our next guest is another person who has followed me from the beginning. They're one of the nicest people and very, very consistent with their content as well, because they are kind enough to host a live stream every single Thursday, of which me and Trevor are on the panel regularly. They are so much more structured and more organized than me when it comes to this kind of thing, and they've offered me so much advice and support throughout this whole journey. And I'm just so glad that I can finally host this person on my stream so they can chill out and actually just enjoy building for a change. So, oh my goodness, he's gone. He's gone. I was just about to bring him on. He has glitched again. He has glitched off the screen again. Well, he's not getting another intro like that. Like that's a one-time thing. Like
somebody chuck another couple of quid in his internet meter.
What is happening? Oh my god! Like what even? Like. Come on, come back after that intro. Oh, never mind. Okay, right. Well, Trevor, in that case, tell me about what you're planning on building today.
I'm going to be building the Imperial TIE Fighter.
Oh, a Star Wars build. That's very unlike Trevor. I like it. Are you branching out? Are you dipping your toes into Star Wars now? Can you budget for that? Have you got space?
I'm helping Tom with his backlog, actually. He hasn't got the time to build it, so I said I'll build it on your street.
So does he just like displaying them then? Like, is he not so bothered about the build aspect of it?
He likes building, but I think between me and you, I don't know, he's not building as much. He's not building as much. But I think, with schooling and homework and different things, it's hard for them to find the time. But if he wants to build, it's fine, but he just won't build as much as what he used to. So, and I think we all go through phases like that. I mean, I had to wait till I was an adult, an AFOL, to rekindle my love with the bricks. So I get that. We've got different interests. If I say the word Fortnite or Apex, does that mean anything?
To be fair, Did I not talk about this already on a stream, or did I just dream it? Maybe I just dreamt it. But basically,
No, you're on about online gaming. You were getting into Fortnite. Yeah, you said it on Match 3.
I genuinely think I'm getting slightly psychic vibes. Like, I think I'm like in line with the universe, because I'd heard of Fortnite, and then a friend has been telling me for years to like start playing it, and I just started playing it, and then all of a sudden I got a notification on my phone saying Lego are now doing a, like, I can't remember what it's called, the bus thing that drops you off at the start of the game. And I was like, I'm literally on this bus for the first time right now, playing Fortnite for the first time, and I just got this notification on my phone from Lego. Like, what is going on? So yeah, weird. So weird. But yeah, don't worry, we're not going to start talking about games on this stream, because that is not what we're here for. But yes, let me show you what I'm building. So we're keeping in theme. We're doing the Disney 100 character set. So I
ordered
got this
those.
a little while
I've
ago.
ordered those. That's part of my order that I did midnight on the 1st.
So yeah, I was going to ask you, did you still do a midnight order? Because it's always that way. You just don't know what is going to like sell out. Like, are we going to have a repeat of the
I didn't know about Hocus Pocus, how well that would sell, so I thought I'd just get my order. So,
yeah. I was convinced that was going to sell out, but it was like a reasonably kind of high price point, to be fair. So I guess that maybe put people off, and then they didn't order it. But it was eligible for the GWP, which surprised me. That was something that I checked with the staff at the Lego store on the day.
Yeah, because I didn't think it would be to begin with.
Yeah, neither did I, because it's ideal set. But there you go. Anything with Disney on the box basically qualifies for the GWP, as long as it's not like the IP bought stuff like Marvel and Star Wars, then you're fine. And which I think is quite right, to be fair, because we just had Star Wars Day. I mean, they've had their day. Like, I love Star Wars, but today was
how was the set selling in the store? Because you actually went to the store. How was Hocus Pocus set selling?
Yeah, so it was the first one I was seeing people really pick up. People were there for either the castle or the Hocus Pocus, but Hocus Pocus was definitely in more people's arms, I would say. So yeah, some people were picking up both, but yeah, I would say Hocus Pocus was the big seller, probably. But it was just mad, like, trying to get the little Diddy castle, which you can see on my desk here in the build cam. Which I'm super happy about. I've never actually been in a store for a store build, so this was actually very apt that it was the first one. But
nice
it is the
build.
cutest thing. It is so clever how they like can do such a little accurate build with so few pieces. Like, that's insane, right? And obviously all these pieces are not like unique or exclusive, but the base part is, and that's not a sticker or anything. So it's really nice to have. I can have 3 of these. So yeah, it's great. That's going to live on my desk. I'm
so jealous you got 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3 GWP.
I know. Well, the GWP thing, I mean, they could have turned around and said, like, we know these are all, like, for you. It's 1 per, like, person, sort of, like, per house. But they didn't seem to have any qualms about it at all. They were more than happy just to kind of let us do what we were doing and get the 3. So it was more the little small castle I was surprised about, actually, because it was the store manager that said, would you like 1 per person? As in, and they even counted Nova, who is like a baby. And I was like, yeah, sure. But I think, I don't know about you, Trevor, because I know you don't go to your local store a lot. And maybe people in the chat can tell me their experiences as well. But I feel like the staff really just appreciate the enthusiasm. They love it when people really engage when they go into the store. And I feel like they kind of reflect that in the way they treat you. So like, obviously, like the kindness that they showed me that day, and they were so patient with us, because Nova was getting a little bit restless at one point, and being a bit teary, and they were just so nice. They were just like so like accommodating, and couldn't have asked for better staff, to be honest. They were so lovely.
I think my experience at our local store, which is in Sheffield, that was I agree. I think it's the same. Yeah, they went out of the way. They're really helpful. They're really, I enjoyed the whole experience, and Tom did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you like had your first trip together. That is the coolest thing. Let's just check up on the comments. I am so bad for keeping on top of things. Like Logan says, let's go, Trevor. Oh, yeah. And Matt is saying, sorry, I'm glitching. Glitching? Okay, that's a new word. The joys of live streams. Mate Bricks is here. Hey, Mate Bricks. Keo says, currently I am building a wintry stone bridge MOC on Studio for future use. Oh, that sounds very cool. I definitely want to see pictures of this, or even better content on YouTube when you're done. So you got 800, so yes, Keo, I got there in the end. Smash the like button. Thanks, Paul. Thanks for the plug, because I'll forget. That is going to be a great build and an even better investment. Yeah, for sure. Oh, Amber Lie did the midnight order to get the GWP as well. I wonder, I've not checked it today, but I wonder if anything has gone out of stock yet. Is anyone willing to do the search and check for us? I would be very interested to know. But I've had a busy day, so I've not had a chance to check. Matt saying Chrome is sucking up resources and computer barely running. Oh, shame. You need to get a new computer and a new internet provider, Matt. Otherwise we're going to have no Thursday stream. What are we going to do on our Thursday nights? The 100th castle and 3 GWPs at local store. Yes. Love it, love it. I did not buy anything as I'm saving for Bricklink pieces, shopping for my display MOC. Yes, I am getting the vibes that a lot of people are kind of going down the route of mocking, and I'm definitely going to be one of those people going to start doing mocks. Like, that is my next big thing. So that is why I'm not actually building a lot of my new sets yet, because I want to focus on doing mocks, because I have all these drawers this way of like pieces that I have went and spent quite a bit of money buying, and I'm like, why do I have these if I've not got any mock building? So I have had words with myself, and I've had a little bit encouraged from Speak of the Devil Tech, who's just joined the chat, and I'm going to start doing some Disney mocks. So keep your eyes out for that, guys, because that is my aim now. Like, I'm going to commit to it, especially because I've said it to you all. There's no going back. Tech says, hello, still traveling home at the moment. It's been a long day, I can imagine, but we do want to know what you bought, Tech, because I know that you were after one of these. Ooh. So I really want to know if you managed to get your Diddy Disney Castle. Keo says, it's the real Tech. Hi there. Everyone's tagging Tech. Tech is an absolute legend. I agree about the staff. Edinburgh is my local store too, and they are brilliant. Yes, they are indeed. Right, let's open this bag. So my first one here, Trevor, look. I'm doing Cogsworth and Lumiere. Ooh. What do you think of these ones?
Set. I do like them, yeah. Be interested to see what they look like.
Yeah, I'm hoping, if I'm honest, I'm hoping they look better like once they're built, because when I first saw this set come out, I honestly, people tell me if I'm being a really bad Disney fan right now, okay? I think they all look pretty. I love the Moana ones, and then I'm like, yeah, these ones are cool. Finding Nemo's looking good, but what is this? Like, I saw this and I thought, is that a joke? Like, look at his face. Like, really? Like, it's Miko. Like, but he looks terrifying. Does anyone else think Miko looks terrifying, or is it just me? So yeah, that is the only one that I don't really like. I'll put him at the back.
Not as terrifying as Dobby.
Dobby is not terrifying. He's up on my shelf, but like, he's not. I do not think. I don't know. Maybe you're just scared of elfish-looking figures.
I just think he looks spooky to me.
So, how many pieces is your build actually, Trev?
It doesn't say.
It doesn't say. I'm just trying to gauge what the size of it is. Like, that is a Star Wars set that we have not picked up. So.
No, it does not say normally, but that's mainly on the 18+ sets that you'll get the piece count.
Mm.
I have not got a clue. I'd say roughly. Well, it's 3 bags, so.
Oh, okay. But is that 3 like with numerous bags?
Yeah. Yeah, with numerous bags inside. So I'm not sure. It just doesn't say. I would hate to guess, to be fair.
We should actually get you to guess and see how far off you are. Okay. I almost didn't find the first piece of my set. That was a good start. But yeah, what is everyone else saying? Someone's saying aloha. Have we got a Hawaiian? Or are they just like referencing something that I said? Oh no, Moana's not Hawaiian. So Rodo, are you Hawaiian? Welcome if you are. Amber Lai saying her Lego store has the nicest employees as well. I love them. I didn't realize as well. I feel like I'm a total noob to this. That I thought every Lego store just had their own unique like Lego store stamp. I didn't realize they changed like monthly ones as well. Did you know this, Trev?
No.
Yeah, you can get like and you know what I'm really upset about is that the Edinburgh store doesn't have the unique Disney 100 one that you can get, which I've seen on Instagram. Get it. Lethail says, I'm going to be building the house part of the bookstore. Told myself I was going to stick to a fantasy setting, but here we are. Oh, I love that. I really want the bookstore. I still do not have that modular. That is on my wish list for sure. But yeah, why don't you just like maybe alter it a little bit, and then it can be very fantastical. Maybe change the colors up. That's what I was thinking of doing. But yeah. Okay, let us start building. And there's still no sign of Matt, so he must still be somewhere in the glitchiverse.
You know, when you bought the castle?
Yes.
Was the box heavy? It looked a rather big box.
Well, which castle are you talking about?
The new Disney one.
No, yeah.
Not the Duplo one. Not the Duplo one.
And not the Diddy Castle times 3. No, they were. Everything was heavy. No, it was really heavy. And I also asked for it in the original packaging, just because we wanted to like go back out to the shops. And I don't know. I'm probably like overthinking it, but I just like to, when I have to leave things in the car, I like it to be covered up if it's Lego, because you just don't know. It's an underground car park at in Edinburgh as well. So I was like, can we get it in the cardboard box? But it is heavy. It's still sitting over here. Like in the living room, because there's nowhere even to put the box yet, let alone the castle. So it is still up for debate where the castle is going, and until that is settled, obviously I can't.
I was going to say, are you going to put your other one away? You're going to take it down and put your other one away?
So the plan at this point in time is to move the current Disney castle, which is above my head on a shelf, onto the shelf above our bed in the bedroom, so that we can put the new one there, because the new Disney castle is actually slightly taller than the original. So even though we keep going on about them being structurally the same castle, there must be some slight differences, because the new one is definitely taller, and then slightly wider as well. So for that reason, it doesn't fit on the shelf above the bed. So we can move this one through and put that one there. But I really, it'll have to move one day, but we have a light kit installed in the original Disney castle, so we can no longer take the sections apart to move it, which is definitely something that you should do if you're moving it. Otherwise, it will fall apart. So, I'm not looking forward to trying to move it. Yeah, that is the current plan, but I've also been told that there is potentially the option to put all this in storage, all the Batman stuff. I actually think that would be kind of cool, because then we could put the new Disney castle there and everyone would be able to see it when I'm on stream. I don't know. Everyone's say in the chat what they think we should do, and then we'll go with that answer. The less risky one, preferably.
What does Aaron think about that?
Well, no, this going into storage was his idea. Oh. So it depends if he changes his mind. He's avoiding eye contact right now, so maybe he has about moving the Batman stuff into storage for the castle.
But is that so he can get the Batcave in?
No, well, no, right. I cannot believe how big the Batcave actually is when you see it on display in the store.
It does, when it's open like that, it's huge. It's humongous.
Yeah. That's probably why they've designed it so you can fold it up, because there's just nowhere to put it. Has anyone in the chat got the Batcave? Like, I don't know anyone that actually has it, to be fair. I want to know who has it, and like photos.
Lady McBrick's bought it.
She's not.
She bought it, yeah.
Did she?
She bought Rivendell, then she bought the Batcave, yeah.
I remember her saying that she got Rivendell, but I totally must have
she's definitely got it. She hasn't built it yet, but she definitely bought it, yeah.
Well, yeah, that sounds like Lady McBrick. That sounds like Nicole. She likes to buy and then just and saying that, I'm saying that, and my Disney castle's in the box over there, but that's so funny. Oh, Amber Lai is saying the GWP is not available in the States anymore. So it must have ran out. The States definitely runs out of stuff, I think. Like, I feel like more than Britain, like quicker than Britain. Because was it not? There was something else that ran out in the States way before here, and I cannot for the life remember what it was. It wasn't that long ago. I don't know if it was a GWP. It might have been. I don't think it was a set. Oh, I can't remember.
Was it all? It was the Star Wars or the Star Wars promotions, wasn't it? Sold out.
Maybe it was like for May the 4th. Oh, that's gonna grate me until I can remember what it was. There was definitely like a really big thing that ran out. Oh, if anyone in the chat can remember, let us know. And yeah, Tech is saying, Amberley, is it true that you sold it the promo online yesterday? Oh my god, imagine losing, like, selling out on the first day. That would be gutting for people that like couldn't go maybe in store on Saturday and were going to go on Sunday.
Well, congratulations, Amberlai, if you got your ordering, because you did well there.
Yeah, maybe it was worth the midnight ordering for the States, I guess. Matthias says, totally agree. I'm Glasgow based and they are all fab too, but Edinburgh is amazing. Anytime I go for a change of scenery, I actually read that as pub wall. Yeah, I love a pub wall. I feel like Glasgow and Edinburgh were the same size though. But I got two GWPs. Amazing. Yeah, I suppose some of the stores might still have some of the GWPs, just not the online stock, I guess. I don't really know how it works. But yeah. All right.
I don't think this GWP will be returning like the moving house, the moving truck did.
No.
Later on in the year. This is exclusive, isn't it?
I think it must be. Like, it's got Disney 100 on it, so I would be very surprised if they then did like try and bring it out like another year. That just wouldn't make any sense. It wouldn't make it feel as special as well. I'm already seeing people like selling them on. And I'm not like a massive like person for like Lego investing. I kind of like try to dabble in it a little bit, but then I just didn't like the fact I was locking away my money that I could spend on Lego for myself to enjoy into like Lego that I can't then physically touch or
enjoy. That's right, because we buy Lego to enjoy it, let's face it. We buy it because we want to enjoy it and we want to build it. I think the only time that I would, if I was lucky enough to get another of the same GWP, then I would build one and keep one by if I wanted to sell it at a later date. That's the only time I'll keep a GWP, to be fair.
Yeah, I think it's also just like for a lot of people, it kind of helps like justify the spending, because then they can sell like the GWPs and kind of make a bit of money back from the money that they've had to spend on the actual sets. Because that's, I think for the GWP at the moment in the UK, I think I've seen it going for about £35. So obviously if I got 3, keep 1, sell 2, that's like £70 back potentially. But I've not really thought too much more about it. It was just a fleeting thing I saw on Facebook and I thought, oh, that's good to know. But yeah, I guess you have to flip them pretty much straight away, otherwise the interest just goes. But yeah, I just can't wait to get some.
I don't know with Disney though. The interest is there with Disney. It's a little bit different.
Yeah, and it's also the first GWP with a light brick as well, so that's pretty exciting and very, very unique, I suppose.
I've got a video idea for that, but stay tuned.
Oh, you're teasing us with the promise of another.
You have to go over and like and subscribe, won't you, to find out more?
Little plug there.
Sorry, Bonnie, on your channel.
No, that's what I want guests on like the panel to do that. That is absolutely like partially the reason that I'm doing this. Because yeah, as I said, like it was either on Matt's stream or on Greg's stream that basically I learned about someone I hadn't heard of, but like they seem to be doing pretty well in terms of like their content and stuff. So I'm like, it really annoys me that YouTube does not push more like small creators. Like I feel like we're still getting pushed a lot of the kind of
because I think
already doing a lot.
I've done that. I found people that you think I didn't even know existed. It's like I remember I couldn't sleep one night, so obviously with the time difference with America, I think I watched Amberlaya. She was doing a live stream on YouTube, and that's how I first found her channel. I had a look at the channel. I thought, I'm going to subscribe. So you do find people when you're not even looking, you know what I mean, on YouTube, but they're not pushed directly to you. Some are and some aren't. Again, I suppose it depends on the YouTube algorithm, as people say.
Yeah, it's always about that stinking algorithm, isn't it? So yeah, it's trying to stay on top of it. It's a pain in the butt. But that's why these streams are good, because you can learn about other people, whether they're in the comments or in the channel, on the panel even, I should say, sorry. Yeah, it's just a really, really good way to find out about more people, because I don't get bored watching the same creators all the time, but if they do similar stuff all the time, I just kind of like to keep things fresh and maybe look into some other types of content for a change. And yeah, it's just a nice way to meet more people as well, isn't it? And grow the community. So yeah, speaking of, I think someone might be attempting to join us again. Shall we see? I've already done your intro, so you're pretty much already here.
You can't have another one now.
Let's try. Right, everybody, let's say hello to Matt from Family Breaks. Hi, Matt.
He's buffering. He's buffering. He's buffering. Will he make it? Will he make it? Will he make it? Come on, Matt. To Matt.
Oh God! Right. Wait a second.
We lost connection.
Let's do it. Or maybe he's just standing very still. Nope.
Is that just a photograph?
I don't know anymore. Matt, are you teasing us? Are you actually like fine?
Is that the real Matt? Or is it a video you prepared earlier or something? I keep glitching. I just put something out.
Matt, can you hear us okay?
There's a bit of a delay.
I think he has actually glitched again.
Can I take this opportunity, Matt, and wish you a very, very Merry Christmas? Just in case it doesn't get to you by then.
You're so... That is so mean, but I love it. Oh my God, I should
have... he'll get me back on his Thursday night stream now.
I was this close to pressing something as well. I'm sure I'll get the opportunity to use it, but I really want to take this opportunity while you're working. Right, say hello, Matt. Come on, get as much out as you can while you're not glitching.
Oh no!
Oh my God, has he actually glitched again?
Was it something?
Where's it going? Where did you go? Did you leave? Were you feeling bullied? Oh my goodness. You know what I feel bad about is that he told me, like, no, enjoy your first live stream. You never know what's going to happen.
Just work.
Right. Other than your connection problems, how are you doing? No.
Oh, what is it, Matt? Your internet or your computer?
Okay, so
Oh, I think there's a bit of a delay.
I think it's my computer because, like, every time I restart, it's fine, and then once I open up Chrome, it's telling me that there's 16 tabs opened and it's taking all the resources, and it's just like, I don't know what's going on here because there's literally nothing open other than this.
That's really weird. It sounds like you need to make a computer.
Computers, eh?
I'm just going to green for a little bit and just try it.
The irony is that you can't use your computer to look online to buy a new computer. That's cruel. If you need help with that, let us know. We'll see what we can do.
What about me being cruel?
Okay. Oh, he's gone again. I need to keep adding him in. Stop leaving, Matt. Are we that bad? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to...
I need to catch up with these comments.
I'm just trying to hide in the green room and just do it.
It's just so funny.
Everyone, put down in the chat. We'll have a bit of a competition. Put down in your chat how long you think Matt can make the stream and also stay in the stream.
It's a competition. Whoever gets the closest time wins something. Wins a GWP. Right, I'm going to use this now because I want to.
And then all of a sudden, oh no, glitching.
Disney reference, which is also a good glitching. Every time you go off, I'm going to play it. Oh my God. Right. I need to catch up with these comments. Everyone is so hyped in the comments. It's probably Matt's shenanigans. That's what it is. Poor Matt. Well, tech feels for you. Tech's there for you. Brad is shouting. Oh, and Paul has now subscribed to you, Trevor. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Thank you, Paul. That's brilliant. Thank you very much.
There you go. That's what it's all about.
Thank you.
Plug. Amberly says, I have found so many amazing people by them being on other people's streams. It is just the best thing ever to talk to people. Tech says, I'll be interested to see if the mini Disney Castle and Haunted House sets come back in stock before the GWP goes away. Haunted House sets went out of stock, huh? Did I miss something? As I said, I've not checked today. Ah, interesting. Maybe people have been buying them. Yeah. Mike says, I'm torn sometimes. Ultimately, I just love to build, but I still had a little twinge opening this Death Star 2 GWP. Yeah. Oh, it's hard when they're just like, GWP is flying everywhere, right? And this month, I think there's quite a lot happening. I think they're bringing back the, What's it called? What's the spaceship called? It's like what is it called? I was gonna call it the Bumblebee ship just because it's black and yellow. What is it called? We got one.
Oh,
What's it called? It's literally went out my head. It's like the remake of like an OG ship that came out years ago. Someone will tell me in the chat.
Name.
You know what I'm talking about though, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's gone blank.
KO says hi to Matt if he ever comes back.
Blacktron.
Yes, that is it.
Blacktron.
Thank you, Trip. Oh gosh. Did we have any Lego set based on Scotland at all? Don't think so. People are saying hi to Matt, but he's not even here anymore. Like, what is even going on? Chrome is a memory hog, yeah. I'm just catching up with chat, and then I'm going to keep going on with Lumiere. I be lurking as my chicken Kiev ready, so see you later if you're still on. Cool KO. Enjoy your chicken Kiev. I don't know why I said it like that. We'll call him King Kiev from now on. see how long that sticks. Everyone remember King Kiev. Right, everyone's getting in their bets. Right, Trevor, have you got a notepad there, yeah? Can you write this down? So Amber Lie is saying 1.3 minutes. Paul saying 22 minutes. Oh dear. I've started a GoFundMe to get Matt a new computer. Oh, there you go. See, we're talking about the support that's out there. I give it until 2013 and he gives up. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. I would not blame him. Okay, right. We have a question here. Yes, right. What is your view on Peter Pan and Wendy's flight over London? I love it, and the only Disney I really display is the Up House and Wall-E. This could be the next one. Oh, that's interesting that you don't buy any other Disney sets, but this one is literally got your eye in. Yeah. When I got into Lego, I've said this so many times, I'm like a broken record. I was amazed that they did like Star Wars dioramas, but they didn't do Disney ones. So the fact that they finally got one coming out, I love it. Like, I do think obviously the price point is what you would expect for a Disney set, and it's a little bit like, for the piece count, but nonetheless, we're going to get a new fig. We're going to get Wendy. The Tinkerbell and Peter Pan are same figs, so it's a bit of a shame. They could have maybe tried to give us another fig, but yeah. No, I think it's really, really good, and I think it'll display really well. So yes, I am absolutely gonna. I need to pre-order actually. I'm gonna be a part of the pre-order crew now that I'm back at work, and it gets released on a Friday, I want to say.
That was one of the sets that I pre-ordered. Excuse me, when I did my order on Friday night. Well,
yeah,
Saturday morning, early Saturday morning. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it was Tech that gave us the good tip, wasn't it? That if you pre-order now, like, you can basically still get like the benefits of like when you pre-order it, as opposed to like when it then gets shipped and stuff. So that's really cool to know. A really good tip to like spread out your spending as well, because you won't get charged until it ships. So yeah, thanks again, Tech, for that tip. But yeah, no, I definitely am going to pre-order it. I just need to get around to it. Because then at least you know you've pre-ordered it, and again, that's not money that's coming out your account right now, so it's not as much of a like, you've just bought.
And I know it's like we say, it's expensive in the terms of the piece count, but I just think it's a really good looking set, and I tend to go for those kind of sets myself because I've got all the diorama sets, so that just kind of fits in with my collection. I just really, really like it. And then those glow in the dark pieces. I'm a bit of a sucker for glow in the dark pieces. Don't ask me why.
Yeah,
I think the Avatar set me up
because
there's loads of glow in the dark stickers in there.
Yeah,
it's just lovely. When you turn the lights off, it's just lovely. You see them
glow in the dark stickers or parts.
No parts. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you said stickers. I was like,
no.
Like we're doing glow in the dark stickers now. Or are they trying to get us on the side of stickers now? That would be a good sign. Yeah, no, absolutely though. That is definitely going to add to it, and I'm excited to see how that looks. I think that's going to be one that's going to have to. I'm going to have to make room in my glass case for that, or I may even have to do what Trev does and go to Wicked Brook and buy a lovely case like the one you've got behind you there. If you want to tell us about that, you just did a cracking video about it, a review comparison of the exclusive cases as opposed to the regular ones. So you were one of the only people to get the exclusive Up House case, is that right? Oh,
Well,
don't break it.
One of the 350, because they only make 350 of them, the exclusive ones. But if you want a standard one, you can still order that now online. But yeah, this was an exclusive one. They do 350 as one complete run, and I just managed to get my order in on time. Like I say, within 48 hours, I went back on the website because I do what you do, just curious to whether how whether they're selling, and it was sold out. So I was really glad I got my order in. But yeah, this is a beautiful case. And this particular one, the only difference between this and the standard is the matte black base, which is gorgeous. You get the little brick in the middle. But to know more about it, go across to my channel. I've done a video. I've uploaded it today. It's all about what my thoughts are about this exclusive case.
Yes, definitely. Everybody go over there and watch the video. It's so good. Trevor is just fantastic at his video editing. Looks so pristine, sleek. So it's a really nice watch. And yeah, you might as well get you should be getting like a little affiliation with them by this point. Like I feel like you're really you're representing, Trev. You're making me want to go and buy cases, even at the price point that they are at. They aren't cheap, but you like the quality is there, like you said in your video. So
but when you look at this, when you look at the set without the case, it doesn't really look much, but when it's inside, especially a case like this, it really does set it up.
Yeah, it helps with the balloon shortage as well.
Yeah, with the UV printed background, because it gives you that impression that there's more balloons. Because this is about the 5th case I've bought now, and a lot of them have been standard. This is the only exclusive one, and this is the first UV printed background that I've experienced. The others are just stickers, which are fine. You know, you can apply them. Like I said in my video, there's nothing wrong with them. They're really high quality. But to have a printed UV background gives a nice gloss finish. It just really makes the display pop.
No, it definitely does for sure. Like it looks fantastic, and it makes me think I might want to get a case for the Peter Pan set that comes out. Like maybe I'll make that a thing that for the Disney dioramas when they come out, they are case worthy. Like I think I want them to.
I mean, now you can get a case for literally any set you want.
Really. Yeah, that is what they're good for, right? Like especially I think the only reason I didn't think to get a case for the up house is because I modularized mine, because I ultimately want to put it in a city.
Well, if you modularize it, then no, because you wouldn't get it in here anyway. So you could only end up putting half of it.
Wouldn't have the same effect, would it? No.
But no, I really like this one. I mean, I've had all the cases. They don't really, they're good. Don't get me wrong, and obviously they stop your sets from getting dusty, which is the main purpose of a display case. But this just really makes it pop. With the background, it's really nice.
Oh, fantastic. Right, everyone get over to Trevor's videos channel so you can watch the review in comparison and see what you think. And then you'll know for next time that when there's an exclusive version of one of the cases, you'll know from Trevor's video if it's worth getting in there nice and early before they go out of stock.
Yeah, because they do. Trust me, they just sell out.
Yeah, I'll definitely be having to consider things when the new diorama comes out for sure. Okay, he is back. Should we try again, guys? Should we do, I don't know, I feel like we should do a chant and or a clap or something, and hoping that this works. And for a 7th time, here's Matt. Attempt 37.
Hi Matt, how you doing?
And we made it in. Is it working?
Yes, we can hear you. Everyone celebrate in the chat. Send your love, send your thoughts.
It works.
Right, Matt, how are you doing? What you building? What you been up to? Tell us more.
What you got coming up on your channel? Quick, get it all in now.
Yeah, quick, before we go down, we'll get everything in the 3 minutes. No, thanks very much everybody. For the initial intro. That's very kind. I appreciate that. So even kind of hearing in between all the glitches.
You'll have to watch it on replay.
Yeah, I can watch myself on replay and it'll be just as bad. Yeah, no, it's I think as you were saying before, it's nice to actually be on a stream and not have to worry about actually putting it all together, and you can actually build stuff and not try to juggle everything else at the same time. So and yeah, so having said that, I'm still hanging around with a bit of a mock. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart. If I can show this here. Yeah. No.
Oh no! Timber!
Timber.
I've just dropped a piece. Oh, that is such a cracking looking tree. Oh, this is a Star Wars mock, is it? Is that a Star Wars figure? I'm trying to see. Or is it an
It is a
astronaut?
Star Wars figure, but you were talking about Fortnite earlier, so this is sort of just playing around with a Fortnite sort of style mock.
Ah.
Because within that you've got skins and around like the May 4th,
Yeah.
they have like all the Star Wars skins and things like that. So yeah, just trying to do that and just trying to do some of the basics. It's probably can't really see it. It's terrible, all the good stuff. But you know, if you're in the game, this is like some of your little health items you pick up and things. And
So are
thinking,
you a Fortnite player, Matt, or so is this from like knowledge of like some research, or your kids play, or?
My kids, for better or for worse, play it to death. So
Okay.
I occasionally play it because they get to laugh at how bad I am compared to what they are. So,
I feel like that should be a stream in itself. Is like Legoers, Apples trying to play
Well,
Fortnite. Like that would be so friggin' funny.
I've just experienced my boy saying, "Can we have a voucher, Fortnite voucher?" I thought, "What do you mean?" So they could buy more add-ons inside. I thought, oh, no, they've gone down that route now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To be fair, all they need to do is a
it's a
skin
lot
of like a minifigure, and then we'll all be on it.
Yeah.
That looks great, though. I absolutely love that. I've not seen any Fortnite mocks or anyone doing anything relating to Fortnite for Lego.
No, that's good. That's a good idea. That is very unique.
Yeah.
And that's sort of like when you're sort of like box building and things. So he's got like his little ramp there for that. Trees. It's just
Your
playing around
tree's
with
falling apart.
Still falling.
Oh dear.
I've got to order some more parts and things, but yeah, it's
yeah, it's looking great. I love the tree.
Grass
Like,
and flowers and everything. So yeah.
Nice. Right, let's just quickly catch up with some comments. TJ saying hello, Tech. Tech saying hey, TJ. Jason Bundle, hello from Cornwall. Hello. Welcome to the shenanigans that are happening here. Matt is hopefully sticking around, so you'll get to meet him and speak to him a little bit more, as long as he doesn't leave. If you had to pick a theme to get a modular line, what would it be? Oh, Logan is throwing out a question for us. Trevor, do you want to answer?
I had to pick a theme in modular. What would it be?
Oh, you've stumped him. Oh, Trevor's just decided he wanted to be on that side. Okay. I don't know what.
I was say, where am I? You moved me.
No, I didn't do anything. Someone is hijacking the stream. Like, I don't even know how that happened. I don't even know how to move me. Like, I'm underneath my banner. Like, it's fine. I've tried to bring my chair down, but I won't go down anymore.
Can you click and drag yourself? Just the little icon?
I don't know. Oh! Simple.
The top was there, it's down there now.
Maybe I'll move you back. I didn't like you on that side. I like you on this side. There we go. Okay, right. Okay. Trevor, I'll let you mull that over a bit longer than
away from me.
Right, Matt, if you had to pick a theme to get a modular line, what would it be?
The theme to get a modular line. I would probably, just because you'd be mining it, maybe it would be a film series. I don't know. Could you do something with the Terminator series?
Oh, that might be quite cool. Yeah.
Because you could probably do the bar, the Metalworks, Cyberdyne, the hospital, that original, what was it, the Tech Noir Club from the first film. So yeah, there's probably a few little things you could do in there.
This is such a cool question, Logan. I absolutely love this. It's not something I would have actually thought of. Or like I suppose I have thought of this, but I've not thought about it in like broadened it to other themes, because I'm just like fixed on the idea of trying to build as much Disney related stuff as possible, like buildings and stuff. But yeah, oh my gosh, the idea of actually trying to integrate like a film or something, that would be so cool. Well, have you thought of anything, Trev, other than Avatar?
I'd love some James Bond sets. I would.
Oh yeah, like the casino and stuff like that.
Yeah, things like that, and the different buildings and.
What is going on? Everything is just spinning around. Let's just play this video again.
All of a sudden, oh no. Glitching!
Ralph. Oh, Sasha, Ralph. How colorful would that be, right? Just getting too many ideas now. I'm not gonna have enough bricks. I need like a brick pit. I'd be really hard pushed to pay at full price for that Peter Pan set, so I'll sell one of my promos, and then the price seems pretty decent. Yeah, that's what we're saying about the new Disney diorama. It feels like it's a lot. I just feel like they know they can get away with it with Disney, right? Like people are gonna pay. People are gonna pay it. It is what it is. Oh, that was you, Matt, in the Carrie room. I wonder. I think Carrie is working, unfortunately, but she said she might try and be a fly on the wall in the chat. Does it come with a Kevin figure? No, the Up House does not come with a Kevin figure. I don't know why it didn't, but there is a really good and easy mock out there for making a Kevin. So everyone's saying, "Hey, Brickascoo is here. Evening. How are you doing? Thanks for saying hi in the chat."
Hi,
I'm back. It's family supper cancelled, so I have peanut butter roll instead. That's a very nutritious dinner, KO. King Kiev is back. He's not having his chicken Kiev anymore. Yeah, if anyone's just tuned in, KO is now called King Kiev because he likes chicken Kievs. King Kiev. Everyone's saying hey. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, teasing, are you double stream? Oh, I love everyone saying hi in the chat. Oh, King Kiev is asking, Trevor's videos, will you do stop motion the Ninjago City Market?
That's what Matt keeps asking me to do.
I think it's really... That's a big
First of all, I've got to go and get the set, which I haven't got yet. Keep looking at it. And secondly, I think that would be a mammoth issue.
We'll be saying see you at Christmas next rather than
to make a stop motion from that. I mean, I think I'm taking on a lot by saying to myself, right, I'm going to do a hocus pocus stop motion build ready for Halloween. I think that's going to be enough of a task without thinking about Ninjago markets. But yeah, it's crossed my mind though. It has crossed my mind.
Wow, I think that would be. I think that one would definitely attract a lot of people to watch your channel, because that would just be an epic feat if you manage that. That would be just respect, because that is.
The problem is I've got a lot of projects in my mind that I'd love to do, but they're so time consuming. As you know, running a family, going to work, and then sometimes I wait for the kids, make sure they're all in bed and they're happy, and then I'll start doing my stop motion. It can be midnight before I've even finished, and then you're tired, and then do you want to do that the next day, and then the next day to create your content? So you've got to be careful. You've got to. I want to still enjoy it. I don't want it to become a chore, so I'll do it as and when I feel like I'm in the mood to do some stop motion, because I can move 5 or 6 pieces and it takes me hours. That's what you're looking at, I mean, the one I'm working on at the moment for the Friends amusement park, I've had to look at, because that's got a lot of technic parts, because there's a lot of cogs in there, because obviously there's the mechanism that controls 3 different rides. So I've had to build parts of it, and then deconstruct it to work back and work out how I'm going to make that into stop motion. And a cog, say a cog, I don't want to bore everybody too much, but say a cog going on my dusting brush, as an example here. To push that cog from there to there, you're moving it a mil, taking a frame, moving it another, taking a frame, you get the idea. It's just so time consuming.
Yeah, and it's not even something that because you're pretty. I think you've told me the software you use and everything is great and stuff. Is it not? It is just one of these time consuming content types of
The
content.
software's
to do.
brilliant because it enables you to set everything up, but you've still got to physically move those bricks. You know, you can't get around that. You know, the software can't do that for you. You've got to move them, and if you move them too much of a movement, then you get what you call jumping. So it jumps, and I don't want that. I like my stop motions to feel smooth. You'll see every piece being built, but it wants to be a smooth process, not jumping and glitching like Matt does.
Wait for him. There's a lag, maybe, or he's just keeping a very straight face. Oh, we don't mean it, Matt. We don't mean that. I mean, I think my stream is picking up slightly because you keep all doing a little kind of Ferris wheel turtle style thing and swirling around, and that's not me. Like, so. Oh, what is everyone saying? More people saying, "Hey, Terminator helmet would kill, definitely." What is everyone saying? I caught you guys talking about leaving on GMWP earlier. It was really emotional. Oh yeah, everyone's been talking about Good Morning Brickworld. I missed the latest one. I'll have to catch up on that. But I hope everyone that has decided to leave is leaving for their best intentions and for their own welfare and health if it's getting all too much. Because yeah, we all do so much content. Like, we have to bear that in mind. So we need to keep doing it as long as we enjoy it. So all the best to everyone involved. Brixq, headshot for the #1 stream. Oh yeah. I don't know if that's sarcasm, but I'll take it. I'll take it. We're all here for a nice Sunday evening. Mike, Brickable has a cool exoskeleton head. I don't know if that means anything to Mike, but yeah. That was Matt saying that. Doesn't Disney own Terminator now? I don't know. Does it?
I don't know.
Is it on Disney Plus? That's always a good way to check. If it's on Disney.
The rights for it keep getting passed around, so possibly.
Yeah. They're starting to own so much now, it's hard to keep track. Jason Vunda says, I've just subscribed to Trevor's video after watching your upcase video. Hey, there you go, Trev.
Thank you, Jason. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Another loyal follower. Saying,
I do appreciate it. I do appreciate all the support. Thank you.
Right. Okay. So, Matt said he was going to be doing this during the stream. Almost done Ninjago. This is meant to be your sketch of Trevor doing his Ninjago stop motion. Oh my goodness. That is... Did you do that with one eye closed? Is this what you've done whilst you've been glitching? Like...
Yeah, that's it exactly.
I love how you've literally gone for like the just basic shape of Ninjago, like, because we all know it goes like this, and then there's like the tram thing that goes down. Although I think that one side is too pointed. I think it's a bit conspicuous. That's better. That's what we needed. Has Trev got like an apron on, or like a really like long Merlin beard? Something.
Yeah, it's his Merlin beard because he's still going to be doing it in 75 years' time.
He looks like Bart Simpson as well. He's like got Bart hair. Are you seeing this, Trev? I feel like it looks like Bart Simpson hair.
It's all right. You don't have to hold it up all night, Matt. It's all right. I've seen it. Everybody's seen it.
I'm just waiting for it to go on the big screen so we can get a good look at it. But...
There we go. Not to be fair, I was like, wait, how do I do that again? Looks fantastic. Let's just keep that there.
I can't wait to
people
see
join and be like, what?
I can't wait to see the character chores he's going to do with us. We stream on a Thursday night.
Maybe we should start doing this on his Trevs. We should just start trolling him. And then when he glitches and he falls off his own stream, there'll be nothing you can do. You're so mean. Trev, you're a bad influence. You're turning me into a very evil person.
Thanks.
You see the Disney villain coming out in you.
Oh dear. Oh, on that note, I do have a little treat somewhere. I'll need to try and find it. Oh, so this one I really like. Let's see what you think. So this was my bank account yesterday morning on release day.
Oh, look. Another glorious morning. Makes me sick.
I don't know if anyone else's bank account does that, but mine does. Like, I love today. Because yeah, I knew it was going to be an expensive one based on what was available with the GWPs. But speaking of, Matt, you have not told us if anything tickled your fancy in the end. Have you decided to buy anything from the July releases, or is there nothing really catching your eye enough?
No, look, the Disney Castle, obviously, but I'll probably wait for, Shop Disney, particularly Black Friday, usually does like 25% off or something like that. But the other thing is Amazon Prime Day is like the 11th and 12th of July. So usually they have some, ridiculously good deals there. So it's kind of like just budgeting for that a little bit. And between the mock, I can sort of see I'm going to be buying more parts and things. So it's kind of...
Yeah,
so
it's not.
There's definitely things of interest in. I mean, I haven't quite caught your video yet, so I'm gonna have to go back and watch that because it's sort of like, do I want to get that GWP with the Hocus Pocus? It's like,
Yeah, this is the thing. Like, it's the GWP that people are really, really wanting to get hold of, and yet I've just found out it's already sold out in a lot of places. So it's crazy. I think it will, be popping up all over the secondhand market, I suppose, that you can get hold of it. Because I was going to say, are you not interested in getting that? But it sounds like you are. You do want to get the GWP.
Yeah, some of the Disney, the Mickey, and all that sort of stuff. My little one in particular likes them, and they've been bugging me to get like the full set of the CMS series out at the moment. So it's sort of just been looking on like eBay or something to sort of see. Because when I went into the local Lego store, they've only got like half of them available, sort of thing. So, and I think I've probably missed the boat to like get a box and split it or something like that. So maybe it is just a matter of biting the bullet and going, you know what, I'll just get it off somebody's eBay who's already taken the trouble to get them all together.
Yeah. Our Lego store doesn't have them in anymore at all as well. So I think it's just kind of like what is left of stock. I don't know about other people in the chat and their local stores, but I think it's a case of you just have to try and get them in other stores now. Like Smiths and stuff.
I was struggling to find them. So luckily my manager at work, I've gone halves and we've just gone half each for a box. So
nice.
hopefully he'll have a set and I'll have a set. So fingers crossed.
Yeah, because it works out cheaper, obviously, as well. So it's a good way to do it if you can. But I feel like kind of woo, because I managed to get all of them, one of each, like on the first day, because our Lego store feel them out for you, and I was just lucky enough, like, to have that option. But it's crazy.
What are they going to do when they
get them?
Sorry, Bonnie.
No, I was just saying I'm still like bewildered that people are still trying to get hold, like, are still missing some of them, like they're struggling to get some. So yeah, it's sad. They're fantastic.
What's the stores going to do when, obviously, this was the last series in bags? When they go to boxes, what are they going to do?
Yeah, that's going to be an awkward one to stock, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be the $1 million question. I did see somewhere on somebody's Discord server in Canada, they may have a problem selling them in the boxes like that because it can classify as a lottery item because you don't know what you're getting.
Right.
So, but I think that was somebody stretching it a little bit, but because it's similar to like sports cards and trading cards and things like that. Like you get a pack of cards, and you don't know what you're getting, sort of thing.
Yeah, true. But again, they come in like comparatively smaller packaging, don't they? Or you get like multiple and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, we've been having nothing but trading card like chat in this flat because I don't know if anyone in the chat or on the panel has ever collected the crap, I've already forgotten the name. I think it's Magic of the Gathering cards. They're like just as big as basically Pokemon cards, and they've just brought out a new Lord of the Rings series, and they went all out with it, and they even made it that there was only one exclusive ring card, and like anyone could have managed to get it like across the world, and it's finally been found, and it's valued at like £2 million or $2 million or something silly. It's crazy money that goes into like trading cards. Is like, I mean, we thought Lego was like an investment, but gosh, like that's so much. They're the person rightly so being anonymous. They are.
Yeah, they did something similar with one of the NBA ones. They had stitching from LeBron James's like 3 different jerseys, like really important ones, and they put them into like one card. And of course, everybody was trying to chase the card and whatever else. And it was, some people found it and then they auctioned it off. And I think it went for about $2 million in the end or something like that. But it's just like, yeah, those sorts of ultra rare chase cards and things that they have in those sets and whatever. Because the kids have been into like the Pokemon cards and things like that as well, and they're all different sizes and this, that, and the other. And it's the original cards like from the first series back in the 90s when nobody cared about it. Like those things can be worth a fair bit of money, and people then extrapolate. And the kids don't understand it. They go, well, this Charizard card is worth 200,000. Why is this one that I just got out of the pack not worth 200,000? It's kind of like trying to explain that just does.
I miss that kind of rush that we used to have, like collecting Pokemon cards, because I was definitely one of those people, like way back when we had Woolies and all that kind of stuff. If anyone remembers Woolworths, I'm sure you do. But yeah, I miss that rush. You don't get that with Lego. Maybe that'll be the new thing with them being in boxes. Like we won't know what we're getting. So I don't know.
I think
the Mr. Gold, which they limited them to, I think, like 10,000 or something. Like this is going back about 10 years ago now, maybe a little bit less. And yeah, people were chasing after those. And I think now, if you've got one, they sell for about $4 or $5 grand. So
yeah, that's mental.
I sort of hope they don't do that, because I mean, we've in the past had discussions of when they did the like exclusive sets for San Diego Comic Con and things like that, which obviously if you only go to the con you can get it, and then half the time it's just for the resellers, and you get some of the minifigures which they can make exclusive for that, which then you can't really get otherwise. And I don't know.
It kind of takes from it, doesn't it? If it kind of goes down that route in the end, like it's not.
I think they'll spoil it. They really will. Because that's part of the fun, feeling out the bags, looking at the elements, the little quirky elements, and thinking where they are in the bags in relation to the characters. But it's all part of the fun. You can't do that in a box.
Can't. I think more people will start buying them by the box, I suppose, to try and really make sure that they get.
I understand the move environmentally, etc. But I don't know, it just spoils the fun for me.
Yeah. For sure. What was everyone thinking in the chat? Oh, Tizen, sorry. No sarcasm, it's your first live stream, right? Yes. Well, it is of this new series, but I have live streamed before. It's just been a while. If it's owned by Fox, Disney might have it. I think we're talking about the Terminator here. I don't know if they do. Jason is asking Trev, where did you get your metal frame shelving with the wood shelves in the up video? Exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, maybe you can help Jason out, Trev.
Argos.
There you go.
That's where I got them from, Argos.
Good old Argos. Are they still? Was it a while ago or?
No. It's a week ago. So yeah, they're in there. Yeah.
Perfect. It's not going to be one of these things that you're like, I got it from Argos, but they don't sell it anymore.
I can try. Let me try and find the catalogue number for him. That might help him.
Perfect. We're also helpful in this stream. Tex asking what the mock was that you were working on, Matt, right now. If you want to tell him. I think he was late to the stream when you were saying.
Yeah, it's just a little Fortnite one. So I don't know if you want to show it up again or.
Yeah, let's put you on the screen as long as it doesn't glitch you out.
So the lights. So a bit of a tree. I was doing like as a Star Wars kind of skin, so that's why you got the little trooper there with the gun. And the base I've sort of taken from the Fortnite Horizon, sort of the same sort of building technique for that, only that the Fortnite Horizon was nice and oval, whereas I've sort of made this completely irregular. My little little things going off there. So yeah, it's always difficult. Yeah, cool.
just don't bring it. It's looking fantastic. Would hate for something to happen to it on the stream, but yeah, no, it looks so good. I just feel like seeing everyone talking about mocks, seeing people's mocks, it just makes me want to mock. Like, I don't know, do people get that vibe as well when they go to the shows and things like this, like the Brickfest and all these? Like, I'm sure everyone felt like it at Brickworld Chicago that had the luck, the fortune to go. Like, it just makes you want to pick up a brick and build. That's So we obviously know that you do mocks, Matt. But Trev, have you ever thought about trying to make a mock or anything?
No.
No, just the straight up answer. No.
I'm quite happy, as Matt knows, growing my collection ever so quickly. No, it's something I take my hat off. Like I say, I love looking at all the photographs and people on Instagram and the creative minds, because you're truly awesome, all of you. It's something I'd like to have a go. I'd like to take a set and see whether I can modularize it like you have, like the botanical set. I mean, I know I bought one set, but somebody tells me if you buy two sets and some extra pieces, I wouldn't mind making that into a modular style build. So yeah, there's things I'd like to do, but at the moment I'm more than happy building. There's plenty of sets out there that excite me to build, so not just yet.
Yeah, that is the thing. They treat us enough with enough sets out on the shelves, so it's a bit like, well, it's like what Matt's saying, and like other people have said on streams as well. It's trying to decide whether it's sometimes between buying a set and buying parts, isn't it? And it's just it can still
talking of shelves for that gentleman that was asking me about those shelves. They are called Habitat Loft Living Tall Steel Bookcase, and the item number is 2024321.
There we go. And it's currently an hour and 11 minutes into the stream. 111. So if you need to go back and watch this to get those details again, you know where to go. 111.
And just to give you an idea on the shelf width, you can fit a 32 by 32 base plate perfectly on there.
See, that's the kind of info that is just so useful to know. Like, this is the kind of stuff I was looking for when I started Lego building and mocking and all this kind of thing. Is what do people use for storage? What do people use for sorting? How do people sort their bricks? How do people what is a good shelf, what you're just saying, to display base plates and things on? That's the kind of information I want to know.
It is hard sometimes, and I tell you what, they're fantastic quality for what I paid for them, and I just think they're brilliant, and I will get another. Well, I know I'll definitely get another set as my collection grows. But what made me laugh was when we saw the shelves, Tom went and got two base plates, put them side by side. He said they fit perfectly. I thought, why have you done that? Because now Ninjago City Markets has just entered my head again. Because that is on two. That fits on two 32 by 32 base plates.
Oh dear, dangerous stuff, dangerous territory. If you're going to start getting into Ninjago now as well, I'm
going to the Lego store on the 1st of August as well.
Yes, I've seen a few comments floating about on Instagram and stuff today. People are already talking about 1st of August. We've only just passed 1st of July, releases, and we're already talking about August. It's crazy. Yeah, people say in the chat, is there something in August that you want to start, you're thinking about buying or pre-ordering? Tell me now. Tex saying he thinks he'll get 5 or 6 GWP to sit on. That will be a hefty GWP haul for investment. Yeah. Well, I figured you didn't have that many photos that you want to display on the same GWP. Just so light brick and projectors everywhere.
So what was the threshold for the Disney GWP? Is it $100?
It's $100 and £95.
Yeah,
and it's only on Disney.
Yeah. But the Hocus Pocus, you see, because I didn't think it would, being an ideas set, still qualifies because it's Disney Hocus Pocus.
Yeah. So basically, any set that has the Disney sort of logo on it, the Disney writing on it, will be eligible.
So I wanted the Hocus Pocus, so I got the GWP.
Yeah. But I think even the staff in the store were surprised, because when I asked about it when I went in, they were like, "Yeah, we were told this morning, and we're really surprised. It is included." I was like, "Huh, there you go then." pretty good.
Well,
Pretty
I suppose in a way, Bonnie, if it's got Disney written on the box, it's going to be awfully hard for the staff to try and justify why they couldn't give you a GWP if you bought that set.
Yeah, but then it's technically an ideas set first and foremost, isn't it? So it's kind of like, yeah. But
I'm just trying to think that these Star Wars ones, if they've got Disney written on the box.
Yeah, they have. This one has.
Do they actually?
Yeah.
Disney. Well, my
I
theory doesn't apply
then. Because outside of the castle and things like that, like if you're a casual Disney fan and trying to get something to make up that price point could get interesting.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think they'll do like another like Disney promo though. Like I think this is the time to really benefit from it if you are able to, because Titanium J was just saying in the US they were already gone earlier today. So that has been missed for a lot of people, which is a shame. But yes, I haven't heard any word that it is out of stock here in the UK. So I think it really pushes people more if they know that something is popular and it's limited stock, whether it's sold out or they've just run out of stock. If it's GWP, people are more likely to try and get hold of it because it's suddenly more desirable, I suppose.
Yeah, it has that whole FOMO thing kicking into it.
Yeah, I'm so bad for that. I have like severe FOMO sometimes.
You don't say.
Excuse me. I'm not that bad. I'm not too bad. But at the same time, I like, as I said, you kind of want to like get the most out of your money with these GWPs though, because as I said in my vlog, I'm not planning on building Hocus Pocus until Halloween because I just have an issue with that. Like it's just wrong.
You can build it. You can build it as you watch my stop motion.
I'm gonna build it while watching Hocus Pocus though, Trevor. Like that's the way to do it.
Thanks.
I'll watch it after. I'll still watch it. I just don't get it. Like, everyone's gonna drop off the stream now when I'm like, if you're building Hocus Pocus now, like, why? Come on, everyone boycott it. Build it with me for a Halloween special stream. There you go. You have to wait for like however many months.
I need to hurry up and finish my friend's stop motion so I can start work on that one.
Yeah. I need to get a foot on the pedal. Oh my god, look at this piece. It's for the shell for Squirt. I forgot his name there. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's a printed piece. Oh. Love it. I love it when you get a printed piece in a Disney set. It just makes it all so much more special. Yeah. Now, how do I put it on? This is the next question. What's everyone saying? Oh, King Kiev is saying, I do Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so no Pokemon nor MTG card near me. I wish the Ninjago trading cards were made available in the US, although it's probably better for my ball that they're not. I didn't even know there were Ninjago trading cards. Did you guys know this? Have I been living under a rock?
I think the kid back in the day may have been into them.
I'm gonna have to Google this after stream just to see if they look any good. Especially because they're like, wait, Ninjago's based on Chinese culture, right? Not like Japanese. Does anyone actually know the answer to that? Or I think it's Chinese.
It was more generic, just in terms of just being ninjas, but I'm sure somebody in the chat will now give us a complete smackdown. So, like, how come you didn't know this?
Yeah.
You're live streaming. You should be cancelled.
I know, that's why I'm like, is it this? Is it this? No, yeah, I can't remember where I was going with that. Oh yeah, the chain cards, because if it were Japanese, which I don't think it is, they do like amazing art, obviously, for their trading cards. Like they obviously did Pokemon, but they have brought out Disney 100 special trading cards just for this year, and they look friggin' awesome, and I really want to get them, but you can't buy them in a store in the UK anywhere. It's so crap, and they look so good. And again, they're ones that are worth like a bomb if you get certain cards. So yeah, definitely look them up. Just Google Disney 100 trading cards and you'll see them, and they look so beautiful. I just want to get them so I can display them. Texas, sorry, popped out, cut up on Matt's mock, looking good, dude. Oh my god, Trev, look at this. I feel personally attacked. Offering Ninjago trading cards. Wait there, I need to get this up. Are my lips really that big? Like, what? I look like a fish. I look like a fish with headphones and, like, water coming out my ears or something. And really long arms.
meant to
And
be
what kind
there,
of
but
car is
close
that supposed to be?
It's the Vanellope one, the glitchy one.
Ah, okay. I think you should be in that car then, not me. It looks a bit dodge, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like a bit of a wonky willy at the front.
Don't you go with those?
It does! Or am I in a sleeping bag on wheels?
Maybe that's true.
Yeah, so you can get to the Lego store quickly and then sleep outside.
And camp
Yeah.
outside. Oh
Just
my
sit
god.
there in the queue.
Yeah.
That's shocking. That's shocking.
You'll have
Right,
to put
Trev,
these on
you get working on Matt's one, because I can't possibly do that and look at the comments and do everything else at once. You're gonna have to do it. Oh yes. I'm gonna remember a pen and paper for next week. Has anyone ever done it to you, Matt? I wanna know.
I don't think so.
I want that picture. I love it. It's so funny. I'll hang it up in Nova's room and give her the fright of her life.
Well, what I normally do is after the stream, I'll scan them all together. They go into a PDF, and then on my website, I'll put them up. So it's sort of like mattelder.com/live streams, and they'll all be there, like all the previous ones. Because it's funny, because once you then get like 3 or 4 like them together, and you look back at them in 6 months' time, you can sometimes remember the actual conversations. It's like, oh yeah, we were talking about that weird thing with trading cards and glitching and Ninjago. Like, what?
I'll definitely have to check that out on your website. Another cheeky little plug there. Love it, love it, love it. I love how you weren't really too sure what your website was, though.
No, it's sort of like, is it live stream with, or is it live streams with an S?
Can someone tell
It's
Matt
like
what his
if I say
website
with
is,
an
please, in the
S,
chat?
Yeah,
it's
if you
not
find his
really
website.
important.
If you go on his website, can you tell us what his website is, please?
I mean, if I forgot my website, I'd be in a bit of trouble because it's just my name.
Yeah, then we'll be a bit more concerned. But yeah. Right, I think now is maybe a good time to look at some pictures that were sent in. I wasn't very good at plugging this, to be fair, so there aren't a humongo amount, and let's see if I can share this screen very well. You might all see stuff on my desktop, who knows? We'll just find out, we'll just go with it, we'll see what happens. Yeah, so bear with me. And... I'm just humming to myself until this movie works. It worked earlier! Damn you! Stop! Not working! I hate computers. I think mine's is called whatever your one has, Matt. Okay, wait, we might have something. That was so evil. Right, we're just gonna do... It's not working! Okay, I have a backup, but it'll take me some time. So just chat amongst yourselves. Because you're also good at that. Oh yeah. Or if someone wants to dip into the chat and tell us what the latest comments are, that would also be quite good.
Both ninja and samurai is from Japan. Samurai is fighting for honor, and ninja is assassin and spy for Lord of the Land, says KO. Yeah, samurai were definitely Japanese, and I think it was up until, because Japan for like 300 years isolated themselves from the rest of the world until I think it was about the mid 1800s, and they then obviously guns came along and they overnight sort of just outlawed samurai, which was kind of the end of that one fell swoop.
Alright. Always gotta be some politics involved. Oh, I just moved the wrong thing.
And KO Sai. If you set it up the wrong way, it could be like a ninja Sai. KO I well versed in the Warring Age of Japan, which is 1500 to 1603. Yes. Yeah, it's interesting to see how the Japanese stuff has really started to influence the West, particularly since I guess the mid '80s when you started to get more manga and anime. I'm thinking, what was it, Akira in particular? That sort of really kicked it off. Because I guess a lot of the cartoons in the West were very much kiddies and, you know, the 23 minutes of self-contained, whereas at least all the Japanese ones would have like through stories for a whole season.
Yeah.
Have you got any of the Ninjago sets, Matt?
The kids were really big into it, like particularly around the time the Ninjago movies came out. So they had a couple of the mechs and the original Destiny's Bounty, which everyone loves, and at the time, you know, it's just out, and so I think I was kind of in a dark age at that point as well, like just coming back into Lego through the kids and things, and I kept on seeing like the original Ninjago City and then the docks in the Lego store and things like that, and it's like, yeah, that'd be really nice ones to get, but just never quite did it. And of course, now that each of those, like the first city one's like £500-600, and the docks is like $400 or $500, and it's like, yeah, I could have got the docks on special for about 90, and the other one for I think it was 150 or something. Like, so.
Okay, we might.
The shows and everything, so just watching it on whatever it was.
Okay, we might have gotten somewhere with this to look at people's photos that they sent in. So, I wonder who this chap is, if you can see this.
Don't know who that is. Hey, I hope I get some freebies from Argos for advertising all them blooming books.
I know, they actually look so nice as well, like, to be fair. I love the orchid setup there as well, but yeah, you are mad. It just shows you actually how small it actually looks, that case. If, like, yeah. In reference to your head for a size.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That's looking good though, like it. I really, really like it. What's next? Next we have this one from Matt. So Matt, do you want to tell us about this?
This was actually one which I had when I was a kid, and just sort of decided to rebuild it and things, and noticed that I've still got a few parts missing and need to try to find them. And of course, the missing parts are the really expensive ones. So I think it's missing like a blue translucent 4x8 plate, which is like £10 because they only made it in a few sets. But yeah, part of it is next year doing a collaborative mock, and it's going to involve some space stuff. So this will be part of that. So yeah, it's kind of funny because I'm sort of working on a couple different mocks at the moment, and it's sort of like, you know, this one's for this year and that one's for next year, and maybe this one's for the year after. Like, so
just keep pushing them back, basically. But I love this though. Yeah. Like, I don't have any spacey themes myself, but this, like, I love that there's even little astronauts in here, aren't they? Like right at the front. So you've actually got 4, I think, in total.
Yeah, there's 5 minifigures because it splits into like 3 sections, and there's one in the back. And just guess how many pieces are in that set. I think this could be fun.
Oh, see, I don't actually think there's a lot, unless you've got like a lot of hidden small pieces, like helping with the structural integrity of it or something. But it only looks maybe like, I don't know, 200 pieces, if that.
Trevor, you want to
what your guess is, Jeff?
600.
Yeah, okay, yeah, split the difference. It's 450.
All right, okay.
So But that's the nice thing with these is that, you know, if these sets, they didn't have very many pieces, but it gave you a lot of bulk, and you know, it was you still got a decent sort of thing out of it. Whereas you look at 450 pieces today, and it might be like a little minivan or something. I don't know. Like, so,
Yeah.
I suppose you've got a few studs in there and these kind of cone and cylindrical pieces at the front, and yeah, I love how you've used these to like just add a little bit more detail in there at the edges and stuff. But yeah, I love the little astronaut minifigs as well. Have you tried to collect all the different color ones, like what people have been doing?
I do have. I haven't really been doing like trying to collect them. It's just a matter of over the years just have certain ones, and then one year in Lug Bulk, they decided to choose the orange space one, which only came out in like one of those little encyclopedia type things.
Yeah.
So I think I've probably got about 50 of them hiding somewhere, and you know, you get the Lug Bulk, and it just sort of sits in a cupboard for a bit. And I don't know whether Bonnie's now dropped out and glitched, but if that's so, then yeah. The other thing which I'm looking at is because I was building the Galaxy Explorer, like the newer version, sort of taking ideas from that, and I might try to redo this one using that sort of newer, you know, if you were to make it today, what would it look like sort of thing. So that could be an interesting sort of challenge.
Okay, can you still hear me, guys? Or
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, okay. Matt said they thought I glitched, so I was just checking.
We're seeing, I think Bonnie's cursor is moving around the screen, but is she appearing on yours, or is something?
No, I can see her.
Who knows? I thought I was still sharing. Can you see this picture now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just Matt. I don't know. But this was a picture sent in from Brick Askew, so thank you so much for sending this in. This looks fantastic. I mean, look at the detail on this. Like, look at all these figs.
Can you hear
This
it?
is a zombie apocalypse. Can you hear me, Matt? Oh, maybe something has happened. Can you both see and hear me?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just Matt. Tell us in
Loud
the
and
chat. Is Matt lost into the glitch abyss again?
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear he has a big lag. Maybe that's what it is. I hate hearing myself like lagging. It sounds terrible.
Oh, I can hear he has a big lag.
Can you hear that, Trev?
Yeah. Yeah.
Lagging. No. Okay, Matt, I think there might be an issue at your end. Not sure what to suggest, but what I'll do is I'll try sharing my screen again and do the last picture that we were sent in and see if we catch up. Share screen. Yes, because I really want to look at this. Like, Trev, what do you think of this? This looks insane, right?
That is beautiful. All the work that's
awesome.
gone into that.
Yeah, look at the trees. Like, I love seeing how people do their trees. Like, look at all those small leafy pieces, and it just adds so much texture in there. Like, we must have like 4 shades of green in there.
True art to do a tree.
Yeah. And zombie apocalypse. I don't think I've got any of the zombie kind of heads parts, but this makes me want to get like a bunch. Oh, it looks like there's a zombie in the water and everything.
It looks awesome. It really does. Like I say, take my hat off to people who produce mocks like that. It really is. And next level, that is.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think this town or wherever it is ever going to get rescued from it, because even Captain America seems to be zombified in the background there. Sometimes. Or look, maybe there's a fort here, because you can see like it looks like they've used this kind of sword pieces and loads of grey kind of like dagger pieces, like as a fortress maybe from like the outside infected world. Looks fantastic. And this is the other picture here. Yeah, close up view. So yeah, maybe they're working on the rest of it here. It'll be the
I mean, there must be some weight there on the top to get that to be so stable as well.
Yeah, they definitely like they've mills plated it, and just like those trees are something else in themselves. Wow.
I always think it's not. I always think it's not a matter of just building. You've got to make sure that your mock's stable, and like you say, you can move it about, and it's got stability. So you've got to think of all kinds of things when you build.
Yeah. I just think this is absolutely fantastic. We'll go back to this picture because we can see it a little bit more easier. Oops. Oh, so fantastic. Well, you'll have to send us in a picture next week as well. Hopefully there's been some progress. I want to know what this inside kind of brown section is going to be. I'm assuming it's a fortress because of the way these grey pieces are placed. It looks like a kind of like fence. But yeah, fantastic. Thanks for sharing that, Brooke Askew. And definitely check out their content as well. And oh yeah, looks like Matt has left us. Must have glitched again, unfortunately, but hopefully he'll be back. Let's just catch up with some comments. Text saying, I also had to dip before I heard the answer to the question about your channel name, Maxine. Did skim back through but couldn't hear it. Oh no, there wasn't actually a channel name. Do you mean stream name? The channel name is still Bonnie Bricks, but there was a suggestion for naming the stream something, but it's not something I've really thought of. So if anyone has any ideas and wants to throw them in the chat, then absolutely go for it. Sunday stream with Maxine. Don't know if that would just confuse things. Pre Monday blues with Bonnie. I don't know. I'm probably just butchering this idea now. Liddell is saying that steampunk mock at Brickworld Chicago was amazing. Love that. It was a collab of about 60 people. 60 people. How would that even logistically work? Oh my gosh. Can you imagine, Trev? Like, I mean, I'm not much of a mock builder at all even yet, and then I know you don't do any mock building. Can you imagine that 60 people working on one mock?
So yeah, that's some organisation that you're making sure that you're all designing the right pieces all to fit together. It's all got to fit together, so that's mammoth.
Yeah, that's crazy. Respect to the people that do that. It must be maybe like a lug that meets up and does it or something. Like,
Got to be for the organisation of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could, in terms of the stream, you could call it Bonnie and Friends.
That sounds like something. What am I thinking of? I don't know. Maybe it'll like everyone will think it just do friend sets. I only own like one friend set actually. You're getting right into your friend sets though now, Trev. I feel like you're going to be an ambassador for the friend sets.
You can blame Monarch for that. He got me into them.
Monarch, oh.
Yeah.
Need to check out Monarch's stuff and see what he's been getting. But yeah, in fact, maybe I shouldn't because otherwise I'm just going to fall down that loop as well. I mean, we've got the friend sets, like some of them with Nova in them.
Because Monarch did a brilliant mock using a load of friend sets recently.
Yes.
Yeah, you need to check that out.
Yeah, I think I've missed that one, but I'm gonna have to make a list of things I need to catch up and watch because I love watching other people's content. It's the one thing that really distracts me from doing my own. Like, it took me forever to edit my release day vlog the other day because I got distracted when I saw Tech was streaming. And I was just like, I'll just watch Tech instead. Look at his lug haul. It's Tech's fault that it was late getting out. I was trying to get out yesterday evening and I delayed it to today. It's all Tech's fault. Okay, Mike's saying, oh yeah, those awesome builds are such an inspiration. That ginormous collaborative steampunk site at Brickworld Chicago was ridiculously cool. Oh, guys, has anyone got photos of this? They'll need to send them in for next week because I really want to see this now. I love steampunk style stuff. I've even got a steampunk set that I need to build and I have to do a review on. So watch the space for that if you like steampunk. Jason Rundle says, thanks Trev, you're a legend. So that was Jason thanking you for the information about the shelves. Always a much appreciated.
Yeah, no worries. I hope he's very happy with them like I am. Just drop me a line at Gospel
King Kiev says, Hocus Pocus? Pass. He doesn't want the Hocus Pocus set. Must be the only person out there that doesn't. Just saying. Tech saying, want one of all the Disney 100 sets for investment, hoping the Brickheads comes back in stock. Oh yeah, the new Brickheads, yeah. Definitely. Oh, I think Matt might be back. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? You know, I actually do have something for this as well.
Can everybody see me? Can you all hear me? Excellent.
Waiting to throw that one in. So, I don't think we will though, because it looks like Matt's on mute. So, Trevor's head is so big.
Trevor's head is so big. Oh, I'm allowed to take that.
It just looks like a really evil, like
Looks like
Johnny
a-
Bravo / Bart Simpson hybrid.
I was going to say, it looks like he's trying to sound Bart Simpson now.
It was earlier when you were doing the photo there, and you had like you're talking about your head size relative to the case.
Yeah.
So I know I'm glitching back about 5 minutes ago.
So good. I would keep playing the glitch clip, but I think I need to adjust the volume on it. It's quite quiet. And
Matt, we've actually finished now.
yeah. I finished my set
Surprise.
ages ago.
Each time it was really bizarre because I was watching it back on my phone just while I was trying to figure everything else out, and what was showing on like the actual live stream and what was showing for me in the StreamYard feed were two completely different things. Like what I was seeing in the StreamYard theme was Bonnie had completely disappeared. I wasn't hearing anything from her, and then every once in a while, I'll just hear Trevor going, "Yep, okay." Yep. It's just like
I know Trevor's so helpful. Like I still was sharing my screen, so I couldn't see either of you. So I was just kind of like, "Trev, are you still there?" And he was like, "Yeah." Like the smallest little noises. I'm like,
yeah. And we kept saying, Matt, are you there?
Matt, you there? Yeah. Oh my god.
it was
You know what?
funny
I've definitely got to make a clip for next week that's going to be very, very Scottish reference, but it is what I think of in these situations. And most people will not understand the reference, but it will probably make them go watch the show because it is friggin' hilarious. But anyway, carry on.
It was funny when you're talking about tech inspiring you when you're like watching his stream and doing your editing and everything like that. Because I'd seen, I think on Instagram, you posted that photo up. And I just looked at that and it's like, oh, wow, like she's being so productive and, it's so amazing. I couldn't do that. I'd be sitting there the whole time in the chat. And then you come on and you completely shattered it. It's like, yeah, I didn't get any editing done. So,
Yeah, because I need to put the blame where it's at. Like, I need to, explain to my subscribers why the video wasn't out when I was hoping to get it out. It's all tech's fault. That's what it comes down to. I obviously thought so because I shared his live stream. I was like, just come and watch this instead. Yeah. Brick Artemis is here. Hey everyone. Hello. It's so good to see you in the chat. I keep missing your streams because I think they work out like stupid o'clock for me. But I really, really want to catch one. Oh my goodness. Brick Artemis is like an awesome guy. I've been talking to him, DMing him on Instagram for a while now, and he just shot up with his sub count and his following in his community because basically, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, Artemis, but was it not because you did a YouTube short when the Bowser thing trended with Jack Black?
I saw that. Yeah, that was brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely superb. Yeah, bang on.
So check him out if you're still on that wagon of things. It's so funny. He's just he's got the Bowser set. Just watch it. I won't say it more. But yeah. So congrats on that, on all of your success. And I still need to watch your tour as well because you did up your Lego room, your Lego collection, didn't you? So I love looking at people's Lego collections. I am so nosy. So yes, I need to have a look. Definitely watch that. Tech says that shell is gorgeous. Oh, I think he's talking about Squirt shell that I was showing, which is now on Squirt. Cowabunga, dude. Ew. Do you think he'll display well in the bathroom? He's so cute. Right, King Kiev is saying Japanese. It's only from Japan where Ninja is from. That makes sense, actually. Yeah. Oh yeah.
What do you think to the mermaids, Bonnie?
The Little Mermaid set.
No, the shell.
For the Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
For the set.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. At first, based on the pictures and stuff, I thought it looked pants, to be honest. But actually seeing it in the flesh in the store, I'm now wanting to buy it, basically. So I think it just comes to show, sometimes online pictures and reviews and stuff, seeing people build them on YouTube.
Don't do it justice, do they? No.
Yeah, it looks really, really good. So I do want to.
It's like the more people like you had a shot of the Bat Cave in the window, The more people that do that, I'm looking at that and thinking, on the photographs, you don't get that perception of just how large that set is. You really don't. You need some shelf if you're going to put that on it.
We should have laid like Nova next to it. This is a 10-month-old. This is the back. She would probably fit inside it. It's huge. It's crazy. Right, Matt looks like he's about to do something. It's all his fault. Oh my god. How do you do these so quickly? Oh my god. Wait,
It's professional artist, Matt is.
I just look terrifying. At least Tech looks happy in his picture.
Tech's always happy.
His backward cap on. And to be fair, I don't think I've ever seen Tech wearing a cap, even though that's like his like, what am I looking for to say?
It's sort of like, he's like trademark look or something, so...
Logo.
Yeah, because on the pins, yeah.
I don't think I've seen him wear it for quite some time, so it's...
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously only sig fig and everything, but...
It was so good.
It was on his pins as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's like part of his mini sig fig look. That's what I was trying to say. Everyone's saying hi and thanks in the chat.
Look at that, how they finished this wing off.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh, it's sort of just...
Yeah.
Oh, for the angles, that's so satisfying.
Really nice build, that's just one wing.
Yeah. I wonder if it, like, you'll have to let us know once you've finished it. Does it feel quite repetitive, that build? Because obviously you're doing like the same for that at least twice, and then... It's
got some nice building techniques, so I always think if it's going to be repetitive, as long as the way it's being built is interesting, then you don't mind doing 2 or 3. I personally don't.
Yeah, I suppose that is one way of looking at it. I think a lot of people just like that is what really made them just loathe like the Eiffel Tower. Like there's so many people that haven't even finished that build.
That's a whole new ball game, that is.
Yeah.
I think it's different when the set has, a couple hundred pieces as opposed to 10,000. Like,
yeah, I suppose that would maybe affect things a bit, but yeah.
I think with the Eiffel Tower, you definitely, it's a set you're not going to reach new heights very quickly, are you? Just not, are you?
Oh god.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Oh my god, I had a clip that I was literally editing that would have fit perfectly for this moment, and I've not got it ready. Gutted. Oh, man. Never mind. I'll blame Tech again. He wasn't even around. It's not his fault. Just so that Matt doesn't make another sketch. Me blaming someone else. Oh, Brett's build says, hi Bonnie and hi Trevor. Hello, hello. Tech says, the new Hashima was the collaboration mock in Chicago. It has its own Instagram account. What? It's its own account for this mock. That's hilarious. Amberly saying, hey to Brick Artemis. They were saying, thank you, Bonnie and fellow AFOS, for your live stream. I must leave, but have a great time. Take care. Thanks, Dreamer, and thanks for all your comments and all my content on YouTube. I've been replying to them all. Such a nice, engaging AFOL. So thank you for watching. Hopefully speak soon. Tech says, I'm always happy. Oh, look, his icon's changed. He's not wearing a cap anymore. He's wearing a black... Makes me think of like a swimming cap.
I think it's a hat backwards.
I think it's a swimming cap. Nice tight swimming cap on his head. It was my brand for so long. And then you lost your cap.
What did you buy, Tech? I don't think he'll tell us it. He'll save it for a members stream.
No, Tech, you need to tell us. You need to. You need to tell us what you bought today. Trev. Oh my god. That looks like it's in the sea. That looks like one of those like oil rig things that you get floating around in the sea.
Yeah,
you know
it's not the best Eiffel Tower, but yeah.
And then what's Trev got on his back? Is that his bum? Is that sticking out? Like, what is
it's
that?
It's a 2-second arm.
It's another arm. Oh, it's like his sleeve. Okay, sorry. I'm not trying to translate these pictures badly. I just...
He's having his own King Kong moment up the Eiffel Tower.
Oh my god, right, okay, that's his leg. That leg could have probably been drawn a little bit better. Oh my god. Right, I'm taking this. I don't think it's appropriate viewing, Matt. For nice. Oh. Right, what is he saying? What did I buy today? Tech, if you don't tell us, we'll just keep bad smack chatting. What's the word I'm trying to say? Bad chatting. Bad smack. They just said I watched Lego Masters earlier, and they were like bad smack calling each other, and I can't remember what the saying is. You know what I mean? Talk crap. We'll just keep talking crap about you until you tell us what you bought. I want to at least tell me. Did you get a Diddy Castle? Like a moan. I'll do it on this camera. Did you get a little Diddy Castle? Because I know that you really wanted one of them, and they wouldn't give it to you yesterday. So, oh, here we go. He's told us. Okay, I got the villain set, the Little Mermaid shell, and 3.5 Pab cups. More Pab cups. You just got Pab cups yesterday. Keep the Pab cups rolling. And he's saying, oh, and like 7 of the Scout Trooper magazines. Oh yes, so there's the latest Star Wars magazine out with the new fig that's included. So yeah, I imagine people will be like, are you gonna get a bathtub of those as well, Tech? Are we gonna see another one of those from yourself? But yeah, I wonder when they're gonna really roll out the boxes though for the Pab. The Pab wall. What is everyone feeling about that? Because I know we've already talked about the boxes for the CMF series and stuff, but what about Pab? I think, Matt, you'll have a better kind of feeling about this because you're a mock builder, but what are you thinking?
Sorry, is that build a minifigure or what's it? What?
No, so for like Pab wall, like instead of cups, it'll be the boxes.
Well, my local Lego store is one of the ones which have been trialing it out. It's like Blue Water and Berlin, so they've had it there for a month, no, maybe 2 or 3 months now. And I did a video. It's on my channel at some stage if you want to see it.
I need to catch up. I'm sorry.
I think they were talking about rolling it out sort of end of July, August worldwide. So
okay, so it should be soon then.
It should be soon, but I mean that was something which I heard through the grapevine, which I'm not 100% sure on how accurate that is, but it's certainly for the bigger pieces and stacking and everything, it's much better value. There's no doubt about that.
Like the plates and stuff, like big plates.
Yeah. Query how long the boxes themselves will last. Like, you know, those Pab cups, you really have to, you know, bash them around to really damage them. Whereas the boxes, they're a bit of flimsy cardboard. Like, if you wedge them in between something incorrectly, like it's
it's a hard one because I don't know how I feel about it purely because like the reason that they're doing it is obviously to be more environmentally friendly, which I'm all for no matter what, but like actually in that respect, is it better that they're doing the cardboard? Because like everyone will, as you say, they're not sturdy. You're not going to use them for like storing your pieces, or you're obviously not going to reuse them probably if they just fall apart quite easily. So are they actually better environmentally because people will just straight up recycle them? Whereas with the cups, like I've kept all my cups and I use them for like storing pieces, and I take them back to the store to reuse them and stuff. So I don't know, unless they're finding that they are having to distribute quite a lot of cups because a lot of people don't bring them back. I don't know, but I don't know, does it work out better? Because they even designed them so you can stack them. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think at times like this, you sort of take a step back and look at the bigger picture. It's like, this is a plastic toy company. Like, you know,
yeah, that's
and you're
true.
worried about a box. Like, really? Sorry, am I the only one who's sort of seeing the irony in this? Or is it just like...
That's true. No, that is true. But yeah, no, it is a weird one. But no, I totally agree with you. I think it's going to be so much better for like the bigger pieces. Like, it's so annoying when you're trying to get like loads of plates. Like, even if they're just like 4x4 ones, like it's so frustrating, like trying to get in as many as possible, because I think that is what people will really be pushing, like their local stores to try and source in, is like plates as soon as they get the boxes in, because that is what I would be going for sure.
Well, it's the sort of thing, apparently, I haven't tried it yet, that if you take one of the boxes from Blue Water, and because I was going to do it into the London Leicester Square, they allegedly will like let you fill up the boxes. Even though
so you just need to get a box.
Yeah, you just got to get the box sort of thing. Allegedly, I haven't tried it. The one time I did try to do it, I went in there and I was going to go in, and it was not. I think it was one of the public holidays or bank holidays. So all ready to do it, and went in there, and it's like, oh, it's closed. It's like, oh, you're kidding me.
We couldn't find out if you were able to do it. That's a shame, because that would be, I think a lot of people would actually be quite interested to see how you get on, or even just like a short video of like, I need to get loads of this piece, so I'm just going to fill up my cup and fill up the box as well, and do a comparison of how much you get, and just to show people, because I think it'll also like maybe settle a lot of people that are kind of getting frustrated with the idea, like if it actually works out better value.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I'm sorry, I disappeared. I'm just.
Sorry, Trev, what you're saying?
No, I'm just sorry I disappeared. I was just outbid on my on an eBay auction I'm looking at, and I've just done another bid. So sorry.
Oh. Tech in his swimming cap and. Right, Tech. For the record, I did not draw this, like obviously. So I'm just being told I have to what do you call it? Like translate my thoughts on these. So it looks like you're wearing a thong. Taking a thong.
Well, we only ever see
it's
that much.
A fig. Yeah, maybe he's doing like your good old COVID work from home Teams calls where he doesn't wear anything. Right, let's get off this topic. It's weird. It's weird. It's mean. It's so mean. Start getting a Trevor's videos top instead, and we'll just all wear them. To be fair, you can't see my bottom half. Oh no, you can see here. I've got jeans on. I'm covered. Oh, he's saying he did get 2 Diddy castles. Also, did you and Paige get one then, I imagine? Possibly not another bathtub, maybe a paddling pool. Plates and bricks will be great in the boxes, very basic stacking. Yes, it'll save so much time as well, because sometimes I just do not have the time. I'm never able to do like a really good pab haul if I've got Nova with me, because she'll just get restless. And I never do it on busy days. I love it when the Lego store is dead and you go and you find the pab wall has like parts you want, because you can just chill and just like stack away. So yeah. Also, are they likely to really give you a discount if you bring back the boxes? The discount you get is to cover the price of the cup. Those boxes won't cost 75p.
Yeah, no, they allegedly will give you the 75p off if you bring it back, because when you get them, they put on like a stamp. When sometimes when you go into the Lego store and they print out the receipt and they put that stamp on it, it's that same stamp that they're using on the boxes.
Oh, I see. Okay. This will be really interesting. I hope they maybe have them. Well, they should have them at that store that you're saying. Is it Blue Water you said?
Yeah,
that they definitely are doing it. Yeah. So I'll definitely be like, that'll be one of the ones I'll be visiting at the end of, not the end, like mid-end of this month. So yeah, I'll be able to find out. I really, really hope they have plates and stuff. I think if anything, that'll be what I'll be buying. I won't be hauling up big sets and stuff. Maybe exclusive sets would be nice, but I don't know if there's any exclusive sets down your way. But, Mike says that was me outbidding you.
The one thing you should try to get when you're down, if you can, is I don't know if you got them already. In Hamleys, they have the little beef eaters. The little
the little man with the big fluffy hat.
Yeah, because apparently they're about to discontinue those. So if you do want to get them, then make sure if you're around, because I think there's a Hamleys near Leicester Square. There's I'm pretty sure there's one at London Bridge Station.
Okay. See, I don't know, because I feel like it was in your stream we were talking about this, and they just like went up silly price wise. Like they're not, because I think we had a Hamleys in the very same place that we have our Lego store in Edinburgh in St James's Quarter, and it obviously closed down recently because a lot of the Hamleys just closed because they were just. It's no wonder like the prices were just silly for what they were what they were selling, and they were selling them, and I managed to get one for £3.50 or whatever it was. It was pretty reasonable. But I don't know if I want to kind of like get loads.
Yeah.
I think Trevor won his bid. Did you win? What did you win? Is it Lego?
It's Lego. Come on, it can't be anything else. I put a bid in the other day, and I'd just been out of bid, and I did another little bid. The Heart Lake Community Tower, the big friend set.
Oh right, is that the one that's currently out?
Yeah.
Or it's on eBay.
Apparently brand new, all box sealed, everything. £85.
Wait, how much is that retail again? I can't remember.
129.
Oh, so you got a good saving there. Nice one. I'm so hopeless at bidding.
Absolutely brilliant. I wanted that one because I just bought the kitchen that apparently if you build that, you can turn it around and put the Heart Lake Community Tower on top. So.
Oh, yeah. I'll definitely
Sorry for my interruption. I'm just dead happy with that.
Interruptions about Lego wins are always appropriate, I suppose. I'll definitely have to see. Are you going to just stop motion for that as well, or?
Oh God, give me a chance. I'll be doing it for the next 10 years.
Go ask.
So many projects.
I know. Oh, maybe Ninjago will have to wait.
I'm really chuffed with that. I'm really, really happy with that because that's a good saving. Anywhere, as you know, we can make a saving. We make a saving. It all helps.
Didn't take me that long to get that out. That looks like a bowl of something that's like spraying up rather than your arms. Like why? Why is your arm like disattached and like on the table? And then your legs are so short. Is it like
it's
a really weird perspective?
More like the way that he's doing it's like he almost just won at like the track or something. So it's got like the horse rail track or something. But,
I see. Okay, might have needed a little horse on there to get that point across, but yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that, and then it's like, oh, okay, a little horse. How do we do horse?
I didn't think everybody would be selling it on eBay. To be fair, because recently just come out.
That's why I was surprised. That's why I was like, wait, is it the one that I'm thinking of? The one
that's out? Yeah, it's the new one. Yeah, it better be.
And it's not like just the box or something, because you know how people like sell the box.
Hang on, I'm going to double check now.
I'm making you paranoid. Oh God, I do not want to like rain on your parade. Right, that's a sausage dog.
Well,
that's like a sausage dog that's been inappropriate with a horse, and they've made a horse dog baby. Oh, a horgie. You little horgie. And then why is it not on the table anymore? It's not on the table anymore. It fell off the table.
No. New and sealed box, but the box has some wear and tear. But that doesn't bother me. I'm more bothered about what's inside.
Yeah, I don't get it. Surely you wouldn't have thought they'd bought it that long ago. They could have just returned it. Because the Lego returns time is pretty decent, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. Right, let's just catch up with things. Mike was saying that it was him outbidding you. So he was the one ranking up the price. Tech says, you wouldn't catch me dead in red Speedos. Well, I guess we'll never know, unless there's some big AFOL holiday convention somewhere sunny. Mine are yellow, of course. Lego color. Technathon, that's a members tier. Oh, gotta be the right members tier to see that. Didn't Blue Water go back to cups after the trial though? Oh, Matt, do you know?
No,
when was the last time you were there?
2 weeks ago, I think.
Okay.
And they had them then, so I'm just trying to think, was it 2 weeks or 3 weeks?
So if you've got, like I have, I've got an empty cup and I took that back and then obviously you replace with a box, you still get the money off by returning the cup?
Yeah.
Surely. Yeah.
Yeah, you get your
Just 'cause it's
70p
not a
off
box.
the CPP. So, although it's the sort of thing, if you really want to keep the cup and fill it up, as opposed to the box, you can do that. So, at this point, anyhow.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll let people keep doing that, because surely if they're bringing their own cup, it'd be different if people came in and demanded, no, I want the cup, but I don't have one. Then yeah, they can't get it. But if they bring in a cup because they want to top up a cup, I don't know.
You should be able
Then
to.
then it'll become clear whether Lego are doing it out of like concern for the environment or money. Because if they say no, then you're going to start thinking it's for money, because people might like work out themselves that actually they would rather fill up a pab cup for like small parts, like little wedges and studs and stuff like that, but like a box for plates. Who knows? Because I would rather put studs in a cup, because I don't feel like I wouldn't trust a box to not like burst open in my bag or in the car or something. I'd probably rather I got the cup and then just taped it shut. But yeah. I don't know.
But it's interesting because the way that they've done the boxes is all 3 dimensions are prime numbers. So you have the width of the box is 11 studs. I think the height of the box is it 7 studs? I have to remember, it's been a while.
You did a whole video on it, didn't you? Just tell them to watch your video.
Yeah.
Thanks to watch.
And then
I do.
the length of it was, I think it was 17 studs? No, 23 studs. And it's 1 stud short on actually being nice Lego numbers. So if you've got like a 7, if you went 1 up, it's an 8, which is nice for like, 2x4s or whatever. And then you had a 23, which if you go to 24 studs, it's nice for obviously all different combinations. And it's just like, really? Like, why would you not just go for the...
Yeah. It's one of these many times that we say, like, why did Lego do this? It makes me laugh, actually, because they must have so many people in these teams working on these things, whether it's like designing sets or like things like this. And you're like, how... There must be a reason, obviously, why they do what they do, but whether it's sensible or if got reasonable reason for doing it, that's another story. We'll never know unless we have someone on the inside. But yeah, it is what it is.
A month ago, I think, or 3 weeks ago, went in for one of these Lego survey 1-to-1 type things. It was sort of like for half a day, and they were showing you things. This was all based around the website, so it's nothing super interesting. And it was literally showing us and asking for opinions and feedback and this, that, and the other. And so they really do, all this deep dive market research and focus groups and all the rest of it. So, I'm sure they just haven't pulled it out of nowhere. But
yeah. And I wonder if it's kind of like, I wonder if these feedback things that they do, I wonder if the feedback that we get would be quite different based on different regions. Like, it might be that there's more of a market for certain things, certain types of sets, certain themes, maybe even like PAB and things in different areas. I don't know. Like, I don't feel like our PAB wall is ever usually very busy. Like, it's usually just kids picking up random parts for the sake of picking up random parts. I don't tend to see a lot of like AFOLs picking up parts. I felt so wholesome the one day I was in, the last time I was in stacking away when it was really quiet, and this like very, very, very old lady came in, and she knew what she was doing. She was just like, bish, bash, bosh. And I was like, I had to talk to her, because I was just like, I just like talking to people and finding out like what they're maybe going to build with their parts. And I was like, oh, do you do your own, like, I think I said mocks, but I was like, oh, do you make your own builds? She was like, yes, I like making buildings and houses. And I was like, my heart. I was like, love this so much. And obviously I could be like, well, have you got Instagram or something so I can see? Because yeah, she didn't. But it just, oh, I love it. I love seeing people of different ages just like, and finding out what people like to build. And yeah, I don't get the vibe though that the staff are much of like mock builders, because anytime I mention a mock that I'm going to do, they're like, oh, What? Like, that's insane. I can't even think about doing anything like that. So I don't know about you, Matt. Do you get that vibe from your local Lego store that the staff do much mock building themselves, or?
It depends on the actual staff member, because there's some which have been there for quite some time, and because we've been going in quite a bit, and you get to know them and things like that, and and then you get some people who are quite new, like it's their second or third week that they're there, sort of thing. And it's always interesting just to talk to them, because some of them, they're fully into Lego, and others are sort of like got a passing interest. So it really sort of depends. I know there's one which I've spoken to in the past. They're an actual mock builder, and they do. From what they're saying, they do some pretty large scale things and everything, because I think there's a certain thing where they can't promote themselves in stores. So,
right.
Trying to ask them where I might see some of their thrift stuff and whatever else, you could tell they're being cagey with their response, that they couldn't actually say anything. It's just like, okay, well.
It's a bit of a shame though, but yeah, I suppose I understand why, but it's a shame.
Yeah, so, but I think the other thing is with being part of London AFOLs, which, London's got 9-10 million people, so you've got some really crazy and amazing builders that go along to that. And the now head of London AFOLs, Blue Waters, they're sort of like local and they're not far away. And he's been going in there for years he's go in, and each time he goes in, he gets 20 pad cups of different stuff or whatever. So, they kind of know to expect not so much the crazy, but just the really sort of eccentric sort of building and different types of things that can be done. So it's not that they're numb to it, but sort of like, well, with some of the AFOLs who go in there, they kind of know to expect anything these days. Like,
yeah. It's interesting though, because I'm like, I can't help but wonder if it's just like, do they think about the people that, like, do they want to diversify their staff, if you know what I mean? Like, do they, when they're hiring and they know they need like extra bodies just to deal with like footfall, do they think, right, we have like the knowledge base here in our staff, like we've already got like a massive Star Wars fan, we've also already got like a massive Marvel collector, and like, do they fill those gaps, do you think, in that way, or do you think they keep it quite like generic? Because I think that would push people, like that would push sales, like if you get that person that's equally as excited about a theme as you, and you're like on the cusp of deciding whether you're going to buy a set, and if someone maybe
I think their philosophy is, like, as a Lego store, just in general, they're there to provide a good experience. They've officially, the salespeople are not there to push product and be pushy about it. They're there to make people, enjoy being there, sort of thing. So, but I'm sure, to your point, if you've got somebody who's really infectious and enthusiastic about it and things like that, and knows everything backwards and things like that, then I'm sure that would help with a sale. But there's probably such a diversity there anyhow, like, because a little old, well, a grandmother can go in to get a little pocket money set for their grandson's birthday or something like that, right through to kids buying, messing around with the pad wall and trying to fill up a cup, to the AFOLs. So I think you've got a diversity. I think what was interesting is talking to some of the American guys who have been involved in the stores and things like that, and they've actually gone it the opposite way and said, no, actually, they generally don't want AFOLs as the sales staff, because they're just so concerned about it. And it's almost like if you go into a job interview with in one of the American stores, and you're an AFOL, and you really come across that way, it actually counts against you, from what they were saying.
That's quite interesting.
I think
you think if you were passionate about the brand, they would embrace that. If somebody's passionate about pushing that brand forward.
Yeah, I think they think of it more in terms of you can be too overbearing, and they're also concerned that you're there for the discount more than the actual job.
Yeah, because the
course.
discount's
I
like
think the other-
hefty, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen somewhere it's for your probation period for the first 3 months it's 30%, and then after that it's 50%. But you do have kind of like a spend limit for the year.
Yeah, I've heard this as well. I think I think I actually ended up speaking to a staff member about it, and they told me like they didn't tell me the amount that they got off, but they told us that they had like a spend limit sort of thing. It's such a good reward, but like I understand where you're coming from, and yeah, I suppose the risk if they take on like a hardcore AFOL is that because some people you do get very invested in it, and like not from a money point of view, I just mean like you get invested in your hobby, and if you can quite easily start taking it quite seriously, and they don't want that portrayed onto like your selling or like your conversations with people in the store. You could probably go into one of these interviews and say like I'm really passionate about this theme, nada, but like as long as you come back to the point of saying, but this is a toy, this is like what I do to unwind, this is what I do with my family, or like keeping it not a stressful sort of, don't make it a stressful hobby, don't put off that kind of energy. That's how I would perceive it anyway, and I think that's reasonable. Like I wouldn't be surprised if that's how they think, but yeah, especially because that discount.
Yeah, I think the other challenge is unless you're like the manager or assistant manager, I think it's effectively a 0-hour contract, so you're not guaranteed hours. And certainly from talking to some of the staff, like obviously they set their rosters and things like that, but some of the shifts are only like 4 hours or things, which for some people, okay, if you're close by or whatever, then that might work. But if you want something as more of a
like a solid career, like a stable
solid job
basically.
with pretty guaranteed sort of hours, it's probably not going to be the sort of thing. Obviously, when you get around Christmas and things like that, then yeah, you're going to get lots of hours. But then at other times, so I think that becomes a bit of a challenge for them in attracting staff or then retaining them.
Yeah.
Because if you're like, okay, I'm kind of doing this somewhat full time, but nothing's guaranteed, and I don't know, from week to week how many hours I'm going to get. Like it's going to make it challenging.
Yeah, I think it should be seen as almost like what you're saying. If you're just getting like 0-hour contracts and just maybe getting like 4-hour shifts, it's almost like seen as like just a bit of extra pocket money, like a little side job. Like if you already have maybe another part-time job, and it's just so that you can also just be exposed to the hobby that you enjoy by working alongside other people and seeing kids coming into the store and getting excited on these days when they release new sets and all this kind of thing. Like I totally get it. Like I even asked, I was like, "Are you looking for any staff? Like I can't work, but like I can't work here right now, but I want to." Like I just love to know like what the deal is. And then they did say, actually, they said that like summer they take on a lot of staff. In fact, the Edinburgh store had a really interesting conversation that staff member was saying they're about to come up for their really busy period, which is about the end of July, August. And I was like, oh, like why is that? And she was like, because of the Edinburgh Fringe Festival that we have all of month of August. And I was like, surely all the tourists do not come from like far and wide across the world and haul back these massive sets that they can buy back home that will take up all their luggage. And she was like, yeah, they do. They buy, like, they're not exclusive sets. You can buy them anywhere, but they'll buy them here and they'll take them on the plane. And I'm like, I don't know. I know, like she said, it's like a massive thing. Like they will sell like huge sets. I don't know, maybe it's like there's a rush of buying, I don't know, Hogwarts or Diagon Alley from a London store or like Edinburgh. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I mean, obviously, August 1st is one of the biggest releases for the year, anyhow. And it's school holidays, so
yeah,
but it just really surprised me because like what you say, I could understand it with some more London around the Harry Potter, King's Cross, 9 3/4. Particularly now that they've redecked it out and they've gone heavy in the like large sculptures, which are all Harry Potter themed, where it's the Gringotts and whatever else. But that kind of, I mean, the only other thing is sort of when they come to Edinburgh or something like that as tourists and things like that, wherever they're coming from just doesn't have Lego stores, or it's not easily accessible.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's a weird one. Be interesting if they did a survey and we could find out, but bizarre. By the way, Tech was asking for you to confirm, is it 23 long, 7 deep, and 5 high, right? I'm assuming we're back to the boxes.
I wanted to say that The smallest dimension is 7. It's 7, 11, and 23, I think, off the top of my head.
Okay. I love that
Because then
this
they
is
all-
like knowledge that someone knows. I suppose if they're trialing it somewhere, you can actually physically like work it out. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, when I did the video comparison, because it was much the same, it's sort of like, okay, if I was crazy enough to stack one of these cups, which I did at Leicester Square the day before, and then I went out to Blue Water the next day and stacked it and compared them both, and in the box I was able to get, I think, about an extra 30-40% more stuff, and I was doing it with
Crazy.
4x4. Because
I'm
I was
excited.
very thinking too. It's sort of like, generally they change it so it's like shrinkflation. You're paying the same amount, but you're getting less. But in this case, it's actually the opposite. It's easier to stack this stuff.
Yeah.
So,
It's going to save time. It's going to like save us a little bit of money, especially in terms of plates and big parts. I'm excited for it. I really wish they'd roll it out up here. Like, I think we'll be last to get it, like with everything. But I'm really excited for it. I'll come down to London. I'll just get loads of plates. I need to budget for that. Like, we've got spending money put aside. I've bought all the sets that I'm like itching to get. Like, that was yesterday for me. Except for some sets that I have been whispered about, and now I'm like tearing my hair out because I'm like, if these rumors are true, I'll be banging my head against this table. Like,
what's your thoughts on that Corvette? Where did that come from?
oh no, that looks ace. Like, Matt, what do you think? I think it looks incredible. I think it looks so cute.
yeah, no, it's sort of it looks really good. Obviously, it's got some nice curves within what they can do with a brick-based system. And the way that they've got the cutout with, I think it's the white and the car's red.
Yeah.
Is quite nice. A lot of these cars, when they come out, it's sort of like, okay, what is other cars that you can mock that would be like really good to do it? Like when they brought out the black Camaro, it's like, oh, that could be a nice Knight Rider mock, and sure, fair enough, somebody's done it, which is great. And then it's sort of like, I mean, when they brought out the white Porsche and they did the white Batmobile, which I think, Bonnie, you've got that.
We don't have a.
There? Oh no, I'm thinking of the other. I think you've taken the Technic Batmobile and mocked it into. Is it the 89?
The 89. Yeah, Aaron did that, and then we bought the 89 set anyway because this store based in Carlisle that's actually closing. Like they're closing the physical store, which is very sad. They like sell retired sets at like reasonable prices, and they actually had the 1989 set. So we managed to get a hold of that. So now he's got like 2 of like the 89 car basically. So I was like, "Are you going to rebuild the Technic set back to what it was?" And he was like, "No." Was not a fan of that build. That was that whole moment of like we both tried Technic for the first time. I had like the Land Rover and he had the Batmobile, and then we were like, "Meh, Technic's not for us." But we were talking about the crane yesterday in the car. We were talking about that on Thursday in your stream, and yeah, see if it was just a few £100 cheaper, I might actually be tempted. But yeah, I'll envy anyone that gets that. I'd love to see someone like, putting some footage or something up of playing around with that. That would be fantastic. Sai's here saying hi to everyone. Hello, Sai. Sai is going to be on the stream next Sunday. Just letting everyone know in case everyone has to shoot us off early. So I'm very excited to have Sai on next week. Never had you on a stream before, so I'm sure there'll be some interesting banter there. Tech is saying, do you plan on displaying at any of the local brick festivals, Maxine? Yes, definitely. Once I get my mocks together, which will be, I don't know when. To be honest, it'll probably be, if we're being reasonable about it probably won't be until next year. I really need to get more in contact with my local lug because, I think I said on your stream the other day, like I just don't find their interface very user-friendly. I never really know what's going on. It's like an older forum sort of layout, so I need to try and get in touch with them and get involved because I really, really want to. They seem like a nice bunch when I've been to their events, but and then you never know, maybe I'll fly out to Chicago next year, who knows. Here Greg's going for the first time next year. I might have to jump on the same, maybe I won't jump on the same plane, that might be a bit of a riot, might not. Go to the other end of the plane. But Yeah. Oh, imagine if we all got on the same plane. What a party that would be. Oh, right. Sai saying hey to Tech as well. Once you've dabbled in Mox. Yes.
Maxine, if you see him on the plane, just for crying out loud, don't get up and chat. Boom!
No, I'll be behind him. I'll be the seat behind him, and I'll go. See if he gets the reference. That's so cruel. Oh, that would be so funny. Oh goodness. I think it's up to 2k after discount, right, per year. Oh, what are we talking about again? I think it's up to 2k after.
He's talking about the staff discount. I've heard a similar number. Like you can spend up to about 2,000, which I mean, a couple of years ago that would be hard to do. Now,
No,
you
it's
know,
not so
if
hard.
you did a Rivendell, a Batbox, what's
Castle.
a Ninja? Not so much Ninjago, but yeah, Ninjago. Maybe a Hogwarts Express and something else. Well, you're there.
Crane. To be fair, yeah, like that'd be over. That would be over. That'd be over.
That is such a high price tag though on that crane.
Oh, that crane is just no, don't get me started. That's just like
Yeah. I wonder how I'm going to be interested to see how the sales go for that one. Like, if there's anyone that's going to keep a tab on it, like tag me because I want to see any posts about it. I'm just really intrigued. I do think it looks
Where
cute.
would you put that?
I don't know. Like there. There's some floor there. I don't know, Trevor. Like, you can ask me that about everything, and I will never have a straight up answer.
It will end up holding a couple of your other sets up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. You can hold Disney Up House. Just put the Disney Up House underneath.
No, it has to go next to it, like in the film. That is the one and only reason I want this set, is so I can put it next to the Up House. Like, that is purely why. If they'd made it any other color, I wouldn't be interested. Like, genuinely. Like, I really wish I'd got the Bricklink designer set. I would have been happy with that. But the crane is pretty cool because it's motorized and it's like...
the construction set.
Yeah, the construction set. Like, I know it's not a crane, but it's like... It could have went to the next to the Up House and had the same effect, so... Yeah, Aaron was joking. He was like, maybe it can pick Nova up. And I was like, no, I think she's... Maybe when she was born. Don't think Lego would smile upon that, but... No. Right, Old Brick Guy is saying, hello everyone, hope everyone is having a good day, evening. Hello! Sai is here next week. Why have you got Minion? What is the Minion reference?
It's, we've always done him as a little minion, because years ago when he first started streaming, he'd do like a little segment called The Eye of Sai. So, which very quickly just went across to like a little minion sort of thingy, and then kind of sort of stuck.
Hello.
I'm not being funny, but now I can't unsee it when you look at his little logo icon person thing.
Yeah.
Can someone give me the better word what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say, like the logo icon profile pic thing. Now I'm like seeing that. Yeah, we'll just go avatar. I'm seeing similarities with his avatar now.
Sai's done some brilliant videos. I really look forward to them on Instagram about minifigs. They really are cool. Yeah. And look at his latest story. That's funny. That really got me.
You know what I've gotten bad for? At the beginning, I used to be really, really good at engagement on Instagram and YouTube. Like, I would watch stuff, I would look at stuff, and everything. I would comment and like all the time. But now I keep, like, because I'm kind of doing things, like, whilst I'm doing other stuff, because I'm, like, so busy with, like, Nova and more on the move and, like, going back to work and stuff. I'm really bad for, like, I'll look at stuff and I'll watch videos, like, people's videos, and then I'll forget to like or comment. And I'm like, oh, people won't think I've friggin' watched this now, or, like, looked at it. And I have, and I, like, promise you I have. I'll be better. I'll be better, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, I apologize. But yeah, Sai stuff is awesome. So let's plug Sai. Sai O'Connor.
It is odd as well, because you get to know that many great content producers. It's hard, to sit down and find that time and think, you want to follow and watch people, but it's just hard trying to fit all that in. And then you're trying to create content yourself. So it just get,
Yeah, I think
difficult.
That's why a routine is quite nice, and like giving yourself feasible goals as well if you're like creating content. I suppose it's hard for you, Trevor, though, because your stop motions vary in length and how long they take you, so you can't really do that, can you? Like,
no.
you know,
it's a bit of a hard one. And then I like to sort of fill in whilst I'm doing that. That's why I decided to do the video on the case. I wasn't going to, but I thought it's a different style from me. It's something I don't normally bring to the channel, so I'll have a go. And I've also bought a lighting kit for it, so I'm thinking about bringing that to the channel, my experiences on how to install that and how to integrate it inside that case as well. That'll be something I'm looking at.
Very good, Trevor. Sorry, I could hear you, but everything went black there. I don't know if that was just me, but yes. No, it is good. I like those videos. I find them really, really useful, as I said, like especially if you're like dipping back into Lego after being like away from it for a while, or even if not, it's just useful sometimes for people to highlight products that you might not know about, or like you know about, but you're not sure if it's worth buying. Like sometimes reviews can
it's
be
like
quite
I've
biased.
often looked, I mean the Wiki Brick, I've often looked at they sell exclusive cases now and they do the standard, but I thought I've got no idea, and if a viewer doesn't know as well what you'll get for an exclusive case, and there are subtle differences, not major ones, but they're subtle and they're enough to make you feel as though you've got that premium product, so it is worth paying that bit extra. But I just wanted to highlight what it was extra that you were getting for the case.
Yeah,
so,
no, absolutely.
So it's a different style for me. I must admit, I don't really feel comfortable talking to a camera. You wouldn't know it, would you?
Well, you're technically talking to one now. Maybe we're just a figment of your imagination.
Yeah.
Where we're not really here.
Yeah, but it's how many takes it takes you to do all that. You think, and you fumble your words. You think, right, I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody's the same though.
We all have like our little secrets and little things and clams that we do, like when we're recording stuff. I think it was in a stream with Fab Blondie we were even talking about this, and we both actually admitted that there's been times where like we've known that we've got like one day that we can film content for whatever reason. I think Fab Blondie, it was to do with her work schedule, and for me it was like when I had Nova. So I was like, okay, I want to get like 2-3 videos out this week, but I only have today to do it. But I don't want to like film everything in a day or make it appear like I did. So I even admitted, and she admitted she's done this as well, you just do a costume change and say today's Wednesday. Today's Friday. But it's not really, it's Monday. It's still Monday. But no one needs to know that.
It's like I said on Matt's stream, I filmed the beginning of the Up House display case video, and then it came to I think it was Wednesday, Thursday. I thought I need to film the end, and Tom said to me, "Why? Why don't you just leave it to the weekend?" I said, "No, because I'm having a haircut, and it won't look right."
I remember you saying this. That's so funny.
You do think of things like, you think, well, I need to finish. I need to film the end because it just won't look right on the video. Just ruin it.
It's so funny. Yeah, I'm gonna have that same issue next week at the end of the week.
Some of the things you think of.
Right, I want to get this up with her. Damn hard to install light kit when in this game. Oh my god, that's so good. Look at his tongue sticking out. It's like his concentration face.
Obviously, I'll take it out of the case, Matt.
But the way that you said it, it was almost like, yeah, I'm going to install the light kit while it's in the glass case. It's like, Jesus, that would be hard.
No, I meant I was going to take it out.
I like how his glasses went circular. They were square before.
Yeah. It's sort of like as if light kits weren't challenging enough. You'll do it inside the box as well.
Yeah. That's a challenge enough. That is.
I was going to say, I think Matt's giving you a challenge here. Might have to do it. Where did you get your light kit from in the end then?
Lee Light Go.
Lee Light Go. Oh, interesting. Be interested to see how that turns out. I don't think I did a comparison when I did my light kit review for that one, but yeah, I'll be interested to see how it looks. Because then we can compare.
I went for this one for one particular reason, but I won't spoil it. You can find out in my next one.
Oh, teaser. Let's have a catch up on the comments. So one old Brit guy is saying, I get a 20% discount for being a Disney annual member. So I'm always at the Disney Springs in Orlando when I buy Lego. That's amazing. That's so good.
Yeah.
I just had a thought. Because there is a Lego store in Disneyland Paris, but yeah, they obviously don't just stock Disney sets, right? Being a total dunce and thinking that.
They have the full range, or at least when we were there last, just prior to COVID. Because I think yeah, we stayed in like the hotel, and then we sort of walked to the park. And my wife at that stage was sick of seeing Lego stores. And before we got to the park, because it's just outside the park, there's the Lego store. So we walked.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to the park, and there's the Lego store in front of it, and she just shook her head and was just like, "Oh."
Absolutely. Oh god.
Because the sculptures that they had in there were obviously then all the Disney ones, and they were actually really cool.
Yeah, I love it when they do the massive sculptures. There was ones at the Brickfest that I was at that I did a vlog on, and it was like a really big Lilo and Stitch. I just thought they were so good. Like, I wish people would like upload the instructions for these massive like figures, because I would totally build them. I don't know where they would go. They'd end up having to be incorporated into the house like doorstops or something like that. Like, One Brick Stud says, Trevor, I absolutely loved your Up House display case video. I'm a big fan of Wicked Bricks cases. They are a worthwhile investment. So there you go. The one in agreement with you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So the other thing I wanted to talk about, since we're on the topic of reviews, is I have been doing some reviews for non kits, and I also know that Matt has done one recently as well. So Matt, what is your thoughts? If you had to kind of give everyone in this chat a big summary of like your overall thoughts comparing with Lego as a brand, in terms of cost, in terms of quality, in terms of build experience, what would you say? What do you think? Tell us about the one that you did recently.
Well, the one which did recently, I did one about a year ago, is for Fun Hole. So yes, get that out of your system.
Wait, what was it called?
Fun Hole.
Wait, you're glitching. Say it again.
I feel like I'm being set up here for a clip. Like, this is like...
No.
It's called Fun Hole. So,
okay.
And yeah, it's one of the ones which, you know, I think similar to you get approached by brands, and I always just do a quick little look and sort of see, because you get everything ranging from Lepin, which is, you know, knockoffs of everything from graphics to instructions to boxes, and you know, instead of being Star Wars, it might be called Space Wars or something like that. But you know, it's so anything which is infringing on somebody's IP or things like that won't go near with a barge pole. So these guys doing all their own original stuff. The thing which I found with it is their clutch power is really strong. Like, it's stronger than Lego. So to the point that if you're sticking stuff down and you make a mistake and you got to take it apart, particularly the tiles, that can be really painful to get them off. So the clutch power is really much stronger. The quality of the bricks and things otherwise seems to be on par. I think, as what you said in one of your reviews, sometimes it takes a little bit to get used to just feeling a different type of click. Like, it's just the thing with these guys is they do their sets with integrated light kits. So pretty much all of them come with light kits, and because of that, they're able to design the light kits. So as you're building it, they all get put in there, and so it's a very different experience. And they're just coming up with different ideas, and I like.
That must be easier, though.
Sorry,
that must be a lot easier to, you know, build the light kit as you're building the actual set, rather than, you know, taking it apart to actually fiddle about and putting the lights in afterwards.
No,
yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely. And then they're able to, you know, they've now got funky little pieces which enable you to put wires under walls and things like that much easier. The price point is really competitive. Like, if you were to do a light kit plus the Lego set, like an alternate one, you're generally looking at double. So, and I think, as with anything, if you've got competition, that's always good. And I find sometimes the Lego mentality, it's weird, because it's kind of like there's a thing where it's almost like if it's not Lego, then you can't put them together. They can't be joined. Like, you can't have them together. Whereas if you come from a world of like model making and kit bashing and things like that, like you just do whatever you can to get the effect you're after. So
yeah, I get what you mean. It's, especially if there's like a theme that Lego don't have the IP for, and there's another company out there that's done a set that you really, really like the look of, and it would integrate well into like your display, whether it's like character builds or if it's just like niche like ships or something like this, or if it's like a modular building, because some of them are doing those as well, and some of them look absolutely fantastic. Like that can integrate quite easily, and like some people might even think if they're really like touchy about it being Lego kind of hardcore like fans and not using anything but Lego. Chances are, if you were to, like, for example, display that at an event, they probably wouldn't know any better. They'd probably think it was Lego, just like with different bricks or something like that. Unless you had like the figs in there, because the figs are the kind of the noticeable difference, I would say. They look a bit
the giveaway.
strange. Yeah. But in saying that, the one that I just uploaded, the figs I thought actually looked pretty good, and I do really, really like them. So yeah,
I mean, that Sherlock Holmes one, the detail amazed me. There's that much detail crammed into that set. It's unreal.
It's crazy, and I love it because, like I said in my review, go watch it if you haven't already. It's got some jazzy music in there. Yeah, because Sherlock Holmes is like a chaotic character. He's messy. He's like very like trying to work out his latest mysteries and stuff like that. So everything is just chaotic in his life, and like the set gives that off in like his because it's supposed to be 221B Baker Street. And yeah, you get treated to like 4 minifigs. I keep calling them minifigs. I probably shouldn't because they're not Lego, but you know what I mean. I just thought it was fantastic. I think it has definitely replicated like the Office Central Perk set with the layout. It looks like basically the same. We've put those in storage now, so I can't even like stack them on top of each other to double check, but it really looks like the same. But that works though, because it means that you can integrate them easier, and that is definitely what I'll be doing in some sort of way. So yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it.
You're actually making me think about buying a set other than Lego, because I'd like to try and see what it's like to build myself, because they do look brilliant. They really do.
Yeah. And like, is it just what were they called, Matt?
The
fun hole.
The fun hole.
Yes, that's the one. Is it just fun hole that you've done? Is that the
Maxine.
Yeah, I've only ever done a fun hole.
Believe it or not, I didn't actually read that. Like,
a fun hole up on top of my shelf.
Mortified. So you've only ever went near a fun hole, Kit. You've not touched any others. If it's not a fun hole, you're not interested.
Have you done another brand?
Yeah, I have touched other things which are not fun holes.
Right, I actually want an answer to this question, but I just can't.
Yeah, no, I've done a couple other ones. There was a... I just can't get to the end of the sentence.
We need to stop using the words did or done. Like, built or... I don't know.
I built a fun hole.
Okay, no, never mind. Oh, God. To be fair, they don't do themselves any favors with these names. The brand that I did was Pantasy, and I feel like that sounds like fantasy pants. Like,
yeah.
They all just sound really dodgy. Like, they sound like X-rated websites. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they do.
Well, I've got, for some strange reason, Mariah Carey did in the mid-90s, like a song called Fantasy. And whenever you say that, I just hear that tune in my head. It's like,
wait, when I say Fantasy.
Yeah. It's like Fantasy. I can't even remember. Like, it was one of those things which was on the radio. Anyhow, moving. Oh, yeah. What's the weather like up
there? Nightly. I know, I'm getting like, it's getting so dark in here. Like, I should have a light on, but my light broke. So Aaron got me this one though. Oh God! I should have done this when I was asking you questions. Do you buy any other? But it has like effects, but I haven't worked out how to use it. Maybe I'll use this in like a content video. Oh, we're having a disco now. Whoa! Oh no! I hope no one's epileptic, and I'm just like.
It's still, when you were trying to hide it, it was like up here flickering. So.
It still works. Oh dear. Okay.
Warning, this live stream does contain some strobing.
I know, there actually does need to be a disclaimer for these things. I could have like hurt someone. So anyway, I'll do a little teaser for you guys. Actually, I wasn't going to do this, but since Matt has admitted his desire and love for the Funhole brand, I actually knew what they were called because I have a set here.
Oh, nice.
So yes, they have sent me the steampunk train set.
Wow, I'm so jealous now. That's the one I was looking at.
So-
When Matt was on about his
Was it?
set, I went on the website to have a look at all the different ones. I thought, what am I doing the train?
So,
How'd you get that?
They got in touch with me, much like the Light Kit Company and Fantasy as well, and said, would you be interested in doing a review of one of our products? Now, what they tend to do, I don't know, Matt, if it's the same for you, but what they've done with me, all of these companies, has specifically said, would you do this set or would you do this kit in terms of light kits? And obviously with the light kits, you can either do it or you can't, because you either have the set or you don't.
Yeah.
And with the sets, obviously I said yes, small, because they were obviously sets that I liked because I had them. But with the sets, the kits from other companies, I actually turned around and said, I don't want to do that one to them all to begin with. But I basically said, but I'll do this one. And that's how I got the ones that I got. So, but it depends on their stock though, because all of them aren't. I don't think any of them, Funhole or Fantasy are UK based. So it also depends. Behave, Matt. It depends what they've got in stock as well. So there were like ones I really wanted from them, I think, or Fantasy, but they didn't have them in stock in their UK like warehouse or whatever. So I
Has
got
that got lights in it as well?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I thought it had. Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to this one, but I always like think why I want a certain set or like how I would display it, because for instance the Astro Boy set that I've got, I wanted because I love anime, I love manga, and I love the Astro Boy comics and all that kind of thing, and I thought it would look really cool the way that buildable figure is built, like half and half, like mechanical, half. I keep calling it a flesh exterior because I don't really know how else to describe it. And yeah, it looks fantastic. And I did want to see what that quality of brick would be like from Fantasy. And yeah, it's I've not built my Funhole set yet, so I can't like compare to what Matt has said in terms of how the bricks feel and quality and things like that. But I'll know soon. But yeah, it's much the same as what Matt was saying. It doesn't feel as satisfying. It doesn't feel like it doesn't. It's not Lego, put it that way. But I don't think maybe Fantasy has the same issue what Matt was saying about like if you needed to take the bricks back out again. I don't think it would be too difficult.
Right.
Yeah, no, I think it would be doable. So I suppose there is a comparison between those two brands that's quite interesting.
Have any of you two built Kobe? Because they're another brand, aren't they?
Yes.
Kobe.
No. Have you, Matt? Sorry. Did you...
Yeah, no, I have. I've built a number of them, and again, they've got their own little niche because they're obviously military generally. That's what they've sort of started off with. So I've done some of their tanks, some of their planes. Again, it's the thing, Kobe, sometimes with the way that the models are finished, you can't actually tell that they're a brick building product because everything's smooth and things like that. The other nice thing with Kobe is it's all prints, so there's no stickers, there's none of that sort of stuff.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but again, with particularly their planes, once you put the wings together, usually trying to get them apart is very difficult. Again, because you got the smooth finish and things like that. Like it's not impossible, but yeah, it's satisfying in that regard that once it's together and it looks like a plane, it looks more like a model kit plane. Sort of, the ones that you used to sort of plastic get together, paint them and things like that. So, again, they're reasonably priced. And I know, obviously, Lego then Brickmania will do military vehicles based upon Lego pieces. And I get it in terms of their overhead and how they have to pay designers and things like that. But getting those sets are ridiculously expensive. Like you might get a jet fighter, which is like $1,000. Like
it's not like easily affordable for everyone. Like those kind of price points, like they have to be maybe a bit more reasonable. But if they are like the only kind of brand that have decided to go down the military route, because obviously Lego don't touch that with a barge pole, then yeah, maybe people will be drawn to buy it if that's the only kind of brand that they buy. But Tech is saying he has no desire to ever buy those off-brand bricks. The only things I'm really coming close to is the Mega Constructs Pokemon. So, like this guy. So we actually have Charizard.
I mean, I sometimes do it with figures. Nope. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I love the gremlin. He's cool.
Yeah. A lot of them are sort of customs and things like that. So, and you know, things like Alien and whatever, Terminator. It's highly unlikely you will ever see that as a proper Lego one.
Yeah,
sort of thing. So, sorry, you were going to say.
Yeah. Oh no, I was just saying because Tech said he would get Mega Bloks Pokemon. I've got one here. Aaron bought this whilst I was on holiday in Croatia. So at first I actually said, "Oh, could you not have got the Pikachu one?" Because Pikachu is my favorite. But actually, I'm fine with this because this is what I'm saying. So a couple people are saying, like Tech said, he would never buy other brands. One Brick Stud saying Lego only for me. I will put it out there right now, like primarily yes, I'm still Lego loyal, but if there are sets that I think could help beef up my like future Lego city and things like that, or just like a certain kind of scene that I want to build, like, and there's another company doing it, I will absolutely buy it. And like obviously I grew up with Pokemon, so to be able to get a Pokemon build would be pretty cool. And the reason that I actually had second thoughts about like, oh, could we not return this and get Pikachu, I was like, well actually I could build this and use some transparent bricks and have him flying over my Lego city and put my Sigfig on it. I was like, that'd be so cool. I feel like I'm like flying over like Pallet Town or something. Maybe I should call my Lego Pallet Town. There you go. That'll cause a lot of controversy because the Lego doesn't have Pokemon as an IP.
Yeah, I like that mobile home that Funhole do.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a good
yeah,
set. And I'd like to put that
said, yeah.
next to the A-frame cabin.
Yeah.
It look quite cool.
That would look,
And then
yeah,
at the
that would go
moment-
really well.
The other one that you have, which I mean, it's more of my generation, is you can get Masters of the Universe Castle Grayskull, which
Mm-hmm.
years ago I'd looked at doing that in Lego because there's been a couple of mocks and things like that, and you could do it and it would be okay, but that would be £500-600.
Yeah.
Whereas Mechabricks bought out a version of it recently, and I got it last Christmas. Still got to build it because it went on. Usually it's about £300, and it was on sale for £100. I think it's on sale currently for £50. So if anybody wants a Castle Grayskull in Mecha Blocks,
That would be cool.
yeah, I think it's £50. It might be on Amazon at the moment. So yeah, something worthwhile. I mean,
Again, it's trying to work your budget around things, isn't it? It's like, because in saying that as well, like if you look at a lot of people's like Lego cities or like displays and things, generally people's like things look quite sameish because people tend to just obviously build their builds and then like maybe just put them in different arrangements. Whereas I'm going to like try and integrate obviously other brands, I guess, if they have sets that I think will make it look more unique, and I'm going to re-block brick build all of my modulars to make them more fantastical. So they're going to be some sand colors and some neon colors as well. That's going to be a massive job. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing that. But I think this is going to look great in a Lego city as well, because the idea being that I might park it up as if it's like some kind of old desolate train that's no longer in use. I think that would look maybe quite cool. I was really hoping to get the steampunk station to go with this. If you think steampunk is a really cool like kind of look up the Funhole steampunk station. Like, it looks so good, especially if people are gutted that they missed out on the Bricklink train station. Like, I don't know, I think the steampunk one looks even better. So I'll just leave that there with everyone with those thoughts. You spelt it wrong. It's not that kind of fun. I finally got my own fun hole. I think we all need a fun hole. Putting it out there right now. Trev, you need to get a fun hole.
You're making me want to get a fun hole, yeah.
And get some fantasy as well. It's funny, Matt, you know what you're saying about the song that comes in your head? For me, and I'm not saying this just because you said that, for me it's, is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? That's what comes in my head when I'm like building. I'm like, yeah, maybe I should like send them a track.
What is it called?
Caught in a landslide. Lego slide.
No
No, escape from the
Reality, no escape from the fun hole. No escape from. Oh, it's fantasy. No escape from fantasy.
We'll come up with something. We'll have to start like a soundtrack. Did we not talk about this last time? We're still waiting on Trevor to finish his rendition of "My Heart Will Go On" in the shower. Don't know what's happened with that, but yeah. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. Subscribe to Trevor's videos, and once he gets to 1K subscribers, he's pledged he will build his fun hole. He will sing "My Heart Will Go On" in the shower for us all to enjoy. Yes, Trevor?
I don't know where that came from.
I remember we talked about this. I would not make that up. Like, what kind of mind would I have on this head, on these shoulders, if that was something I just came up with out of thin air? But yeah, if okay, we'll let you keep your t-shirt on, but white does go a bit see-through when it's wet. It'll be like a wet t-shirt sort of situation.
I got that visual in my head now. Jesus.
And he'll do it in stop motion, so let see every step of the way. Should get some fantasy bricks to cover that fun hole. Right, tech. Oh my god, this stream is now PG-13. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put an X-ray. I'm gonna have to put a disclosure on it being like potentially PG-13, potentially not suitable for those with epilepsy. After my strobe light issues. And even Matt's glitching was enough probably to set someone off. I'll need to fix my little glitch thing for next time you're on, Matt, because I think it's too quiet, so you can't really enjoy it. But I did make that especially for you because I knew you would glitch. I was hoping you wouldn't, but I thought we need to have something in place just in case you do. I'll come up with another one as well.
The thing is, it's been fine. It's been fine now for ages, hasn't it?
Yeah. What did you do different?
I'm actually using a completely different browser, and I've killed like half the processes running on my computer. So if I try to use Chrome, it was funny because I tried to use Internet Explorer or Edge or whatever they call it, but then the StreamYard link just came up. We don't support this. Use something decent. Like, okay.
It did not. That's hilarious. That's so frustrating though. Maybe you need to get onto that. I'm gonna say it's a bike behind you and like power it. Like, I don't know. You never know. It might work. Who knows?
Yeah, I think it's
something else.
It's like an old work computer or something, and I think they're still trying to update stuff in the background. So goodness knows what spyware's on it or whatever. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. The internet is what it is, and computers as well. To be fair, as I said, I think something was happening with my layout as well because we were all kind of spinning around. Don't really know what was happening, but there you go. But we're coming up for the half 10 mark, so I think now is a good time to see how everyone is getting on with your builds. So Trevor, do you want to go first? Let's see how you got on.
It's got you have to test the swishability, don't you?
I'll see if you let that go and it went into your case. I would piss myself laughing, like so hard. It looks great though.
TIE fighter.
Very, very. Where are you going to display that? You said? Did you say where you were going to display it, or?
I think Tom's going to display it in his room. To be fair.
In his room, cool. Yeah. Very, very nice. Mike is saying he's just finished Death Star 2. So yeah, we're in a Star Warsy mood. It's still technically Disney, so it's still technically on theme. But
and then you've got it opens at the top, and top and the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Got a little hole for the fighter pilot.
Oh, there's a fun hole in there.
It's a cool little building. I tell you what, it's a solid one. Great for swishability.
I'm just waiting for something to happen. I need that clip for my reel. Oh yes!
What? Straight.
I mean, oh no!
Oh. I've lost one of the rockets now.
Oh no!
Got a spare. All right, got a spare.
Oh, has it got good? Has it got good propulsion? Propulsion?
Yeah.
Is that a word? Propulsion. Yeah, I'm tired.
It's a good little set. Nice.
Okay. I was gonna say something about fun holes ejecting or ejaculating, but let's not go down that route. Right? Tell us what you have coming up, Trevor.
What?
What do you have coming up, Trev? Tell us. On your channel, what can we expect on Trevor's videos?
If you go over
Oh no.
to my channel,
Careful.
you'll see a video on there of me reviewing this Uphouse case from Wicked Brick. So if you head over there now, please do like and subscribe and have a watch. It's something different I've been doing in between doing the stop motion, so just bear with us. I've got stop motion coming very, very soon. But yeah, that's all that's on my channel from me.
Fantastic.
And I'd just like to say congratulations to you, Bonnie, again on 800 subscribers, and also thank you very much for all your support, and thank you for having me on this evening. It's been an absolute blast.
Of course, Trevor. Happy to have you. We'll have you on again soon. Very, 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 very soon. Loved seeing what you were building. And yes, definitely go over to his channel and watch his latest reviews. And yes, you might be like some people in the chat here getting some very useful information about shelving. And I think you're an Argos affiliate now, are you not, Trevor? So yeah, make sure you get some commission.
If you want to contact me, Argos, there is an email address on my channel.
Okay, Matt, how did you get on with your mock progress, and tell us what you have coming up as well in the next week?
In terms of mock progress, absolutely Jack Diddley squat. I didn't even get the pieces out, so it's just like I was having too much fun doing some of the sketches and that, for better or for worse.
And too busy glitching, but you know, that was only a small part of it in the end, wasn't it? It was fine once we got going.
Yes, only the first hour glitching, so I think that's sort of screwed things out. So it seems the more that I do, the worse that it gets. So I don't get it. So and yeah, in terms of the channel, I just did yesterday, top 5 most expensive Lego sets from the year 2010. I've been doing it as a series once a week, so unfortunately going backwards. So I've only got from 2022 all the way down. Hopefully get another one out this Saturday, which will be 2009, and then on Thursday at 8:30 UK time and 3:30 New York time, I do a weekly live stream with generally Trevor and Bonnie as well, and a couple other guys, and we just sort of build, talk about whatever's been happening. So on my channel, so definitely come and check that out at some stage, and make sure you hit the like button and subscribe down on this stream as well. And thanks very much for having me on your inaugural stream. I really appreciate it.
I loved having you on, Matt, and I'm so glad as well, despite, like, I'll only mention it one more time, the glitching and stuff. I was glad that you were able to just sit back and actually not host for once and just kind of enjoy it and not have to stress about any of that side of things. So
I feel like we all need a party popper. We all need a party popper to pull. 800 subscribers in your first live stream. Yay!
First of a new series, first of a new chapter. So yes. But yes, thank you both so much for being on. Oh, I don't know what was going on there. Stop it! My computer's tired now. It's probably reflecting what's going on in my head. But yes, so thank you all so much for joining, and thank you again to Trevor and Matt for joining me on my first of my weekly live streams every Sunday at 7:30 PM BST, as a British summertime, and that works out 2:30 EST. So please come again next week. I've had such a blast. Next week we'll have Cy O'Connor, who is lingering out in the chat, and maybe some other guests as well. If anyone would like to come and appear as a guest on my panel on the stream, please just DM me. I'm a very open chat person. Feel free to approach. Not scary. I'll put you on the roster so we can get chatting and get you some so people can find out about you. I need to go to bed. So yes, thank you again so much for coming along, guys. The viewing numbers were impeccable for today. I hope we didn't put you off with all of our inappropriate chat. But yes, please like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe as well. And again, thank you to everyone who has already subscribed and helping me get to that 800 mark. That is just fantastic. And yes, I will be posting more videos this week. Very staggered amount now, because I am about to go back to work after being off for 10 months on maternity leave. But if you haven't already watched it, I did just do a vlog haul of my Disney shopping spree that I did yesterday, which has to have been honestly my favorite vlog that I've posted to date. There's a lot of shenanigans going on in there and just so much enthusiasm, because I just love Disney, as you can see. So please watch that back if you haven't already. And I also have done a bunch of reviews of these other brands that we were talking about, so please don't dismay them until you have watched, and then you can butcher us in the comments if you do not like them. But there is also discount codes in there if you would like to buy any. So yes, that is it from us. Until next Sunday, everyone have a fantastic week, a nice chilled Sunday. Go to bed if you are on the side of the pond. But yes, thanks so much, everyone, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Glitch, glitch, glitch.